Welcome back, family, to Northside LDN. What's everyone saying? I'm here with Prince Fuad. We got breaking news, Justin. Callum Chambers signs a deal to Aston Villa on a 3.5-year deal. The fee is undisclosed, but Callum Chambers is off, and it looks like we're great in offloading midfielders. What about getting them in? Fuad, you're a valid Arteta in guy. Please tell me what's going on. What's going on, bro? Are we going to sign
Listen,
anyone? We're just letting go of everyone.
to be honest with you, you know what? Like you can't, I know, like everyone's blaming Arteta, the players coming, but Edu got to do his job, bro. Do you know what I mean? Edu's trying to, in a way, he's taking the mick out of the Arsenal fans. I'll be honest with you, Edu takes the piss, bro, because you can't be like linked with players from October. Then when's gone Juventus? You're the one who come out speaking about him, Edu. And the other guy, the Brazilian guy, Bruno, what's his name? Bruno Galamas, whatever his name is. I don't know his name. From Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you get me, bro? He's like talking to Newcastle. And like I was watching his show earlier on, like about Shaka. You know, I know people are saying, "Oh, Arteta plays him," but put in his shoes, bro. Who else have you got to play there? Do you get me? Like, is it the people upstairs who say no? We got to keep him because if Mourinho wants him, I agree with you, bro. I'll sell him for £2.50.
Yeah, but I agree with you, yeah, and that's why
I don't think you know. I know. Listen, I know you don't like Arteta, bro, and I know you're Arteta out, and you know
it's not just
but
Arteta. I don't like the owners. I don't
yeah.
like
But I'm
Edu.
just saying,
I
you know,
don't
when it
like
comes to
Vinay. I
transfers,
don't like any of them.
do you think like obviously in transfers, like it's more to than just a manager. Like I think Edu's taking a piss, like in a way. I think to myself, I agree with you. They're getting rid of Chambers. Look, no Arsenal fan will sit there and say, yo, what they're doing in the transfer market, right? Because it's not. You can't be linked to players for so long. It's like I watch a show earlier on, like you said, Benzema. Forget Benzema. Remember Higuain? Do you remember that? Was you old enough to remember Higuain link?
Yeah.
Remember when Arsenal linked Higuain? We linked Higuain for 2
Higuain. It
years.
was every summer Higuain, and then it was
And it was
Benzema.
Ben.
Yeah,
And
and now it's Hudson Awar.
now Hassan Mawar. Do you get me? So it ain't something like you can really. It's undefendable, bro. We'll
Here's
link
what
with
I'm gonna get
Benzema.
at you. Yeah, this is what doesn't make sense. Yeah, you're a valid Arteta in. Yeah,
Yeah, but
he's
I
part
don't
of a
blame the
project.
manager for that
He's part of
circumstance.
a project. Yeah,
Yeah,
you go at the owners. The owners appointed this project. Yeah, so
yeah.
how can you be for the project, but the owner that's put this project in that is failing and always would fail? How can you defend that? And then how can you also go at Edu, which is also a big person in this project? This
Because
project
this
is
is
run by Mikel Arteta,
all right.
Edu,
Then
Vinay,
I've got
and
my
the
answer for
owner.
you. I've
So
got
how
I've
can
got
you
my
be
answer for you.
pro the process, but against everyone that's
No, I
championing the
wouldn't
process?
listen.
Because
I
I'm
wouldn't
against
listen.
it. This
This ain't
process is
part.
some
Listen, but
bullshit.
you can't call this the process, all right? When it comes to the transfer market, all right, Arsenal's always had this process, even with Wenger. Bro, we were linked with, like you said, Benzema for so long. This ain't nothing to do with Arteta. How could you be linked with Benzema for so long, then linked with Benzema all the way through January, then January transfer deadline day, you go and sign Andre Arshavin? That's what I'm saying. That's nothing to do with Edu. That's nothing to do with Arteta, I mean.
But
But
it
Edu's
is
just, for some reason,
if they're not
that's just
rocking
a
the
failure.
boat, if they're not rocking
Yeah,
the
but
boat
I
and
don't. You can't
changing
blame the
things, it is on
manager.
them
You're like,
because now they're in charge. So it is
yeah,
on
but you
them.
can't. Yeah, but I'm saying he's in charge of the football club. What they do on the pitch and what they on results. That's Arteta's problem. That's where Arteta you judge him on. But when it comes to stuff like this, if any Arsenal fan is stupid enough to blame Arteta for what the mistakes they've been
No.
doing from
Hold
day
on. It's not
one,
about stupid enough.
of course
Edu
he's
came
stupid.
out. The last time Edu came out, he says him and Arteta both deciding the players that come in. He
But
said
do you
that.
think? Do
That
you
is his
really think?
exact words.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm
So at
saying
the
to you,
end of
that's
the day,
Edwards words.
if
But do you really think? All right, be honest with you. Do you really think that Arteta saying, "Come on, bro,
I
the
think the
man's on
both of
stupid
them,
enough
the
to
both of them, yes, they do. What do you mean? So a
Nah,
man
it ain't
tells
Arteta,
me
bro. It's
something
Edu,
straight
man.
up, and I'm not going to take it on face value.
No. I
Based
think
on what?
Edu. See,
What is
that's
that?
the
One of your
problem.
sources?
Edu's a clever man. See, he knows that you Arsenal fans who are Arteta out will react. We're like, oh, bro, that's just a reverse psychology thing. Oh, Arteta ain't got no. The only thing you got to say
It's
is,
not a reverse
Arteta, as a
psychology.
manager, we know Arteta goes to Edu. This is how it works. Arteta will say to him, I want Benjamin White. I want so and so, so and so. I want so and so, so and so. Edu takes that. He's the one who gets in contact with the chief executives. He's the one who gets in contact with the owners. He's the one who phones Josh Kroenke and Stan Kroenke. That's his job.
Even if that is the truth, Fuad, even if that is the truth, yeah, your manager, hold on, your manager,
I'm not blaming him.
Your manager has got it wrong on the pitch because we finished 8th and 8th. I've never in my life seen Arsenal ever finish outside the top 6. Yeah, and now he put us all the way down to.
I remember it.
So that's your manager's problem. Your manager's falling out with our best striker, which is Aubameyang. Your manager is the one that ostracized Pepe, yet Pepe goes out to the AFCON and is pulling up trees. Your manager is the one that is loaning out Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Guendouzi, that's getting in the team of the season, yet we don't have any midfielders. Your manager is the one that's taken out Callum Chambers that could actually do a job as CDM, for us at the moment that we're short.
There you go. Now
he's going out. Wait, hold on. Let me land. Let me land, because I let you land. Your manager is also the guy under his watch made Lacazette and Aubameyang look like they can't score. They can't even shoot down a barn door. Your manager is the one that's letting down Lacazette and Nketiah. Yeah, both of them run down their contracts. Your manager is the one, that is got us out of the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. Your manager is the one that's en route right now, the same as last season, 0 points against the Big Six. And we're en route to finishing 7th and 8th again. So before you stand here and try to take away blame from Arteta, yes, if we're going to look at Edu is the clown that signed Ben White instead of buying Basuma when we were all shouting out for Basuma. He's also the clown that has spent 27 days not signing us one player, yet we're loaning out and we're getting rid of everyone. Absolute mismanagement. Both of these people have said they are this process. So don't come to me now. Oh, it's not Arteta. It's not. Both of them are to blame. The transfers ain't been good enough. The transfers has not been good enough. Odegaard was here before we signed him. He's now been here a year and a half. This guy wasn't good enough when we finished 8th. He ain't good enough now. He's gone missing every time we've needed him. What did he do in the Carabao? What did he do in the FA Cup? What's he doing right now that we're trying to fight to get into the top 4? So at the end of the day, don't you dare come on this platform right now and try to absorb Arteta and Edu not being part of this process. They are part of this process. And another thing I'll say before I let you go, both of them have come out and said this is their process. So I blame Arteta for his management of this team. It's been atrocious. And I blame Edu for the transfers that he's making. They've not been good enough. The Conga has been not that great. I'll give him a bit of time, but he's not been that great. Ben White looks shocking. He can't defend. Nuno Tavares, my Portugueser, he's been absolutely shocking. So Ramsdale, yes, they've got right. And that's probably about it right now. Partey has been shocking since he's been here. So don't you dare try and make it seem like it's not their process.
If you had enough of your waffling, yo, Mr. 64.
I only spit facts about
that. Listen, that is absolutely bollocks, bro. Listen, you gotta understand as a fan, right, bro? This transfer crap has been going on for ages. And you know what's the worst thing about it is? That Arsenal can't even sell their players, bro. At least Callum Chambers, though all you Arsenal fans were slaughtering, went for some money. I used to rate Callum Chambers. And it's the same with, I rate Ben White. Ben White's not a bad defender. All right, he has off games. So everyone has an off game. But Ben White's a good defender, mate. He ain't crap. He ain't
okay, what's he good at? What's he good at?
He's good at defending.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He got spun the other day.
He's a good player.
3 times. He got spun the other day. What are you talking about? He's a good defender.
He's a good defender, bro.
I've seen a thing outjump.
It's like Tommy Yasu.
No, he's not. Gabriel's better than him.
Tommy Yasu, listen. Tommy Yasu has come to listen. Listen.
Tommy Yasu, we're talking about Ben White. Don't talk about Tommy Yasu. I'm asking you about Ben White. What's he good at? You tell me. What do you mean? How's he good at defending when he's getting spun every time I'm seeing him play? The only thing that you are telling about him is Ben White can play out from the back. Ben White can play out from the back. When we talk about Rio Ferdinand, when we talk about Vidic, when we talk about big time defenders, do we talk about how they play out from the back? No, we don't. We talk about their defending.
What's
good about him?
Listen,
what's good about him?
He went to Anfield, all right. We lost the fight. We lost at Highbury. In the Emirates, but he still went to Anfield and done a job. That wasn't his fault.
But we lost. How's that doing a job if we lost? How's that doing
Yeah,
the
we
job?
lost the game because the
I saw him
team
get spun on his arm.
You can't isolate one player like you always do. How can you isolate one player?
Jota spun him, bro. Don't even lie. Jota spun him, and you know that.
Spun him. Jota
Yeah, he spun him, put him on his ass. Yeah, he did.
Bro, I'm with that. But he kept
Great defender. Great defender. Man gets spun. Great defender. Great defender. We're gonna get all the way to the top.
That's football. That's competitive football.
No, it's not football. No, it's not football. When you cost 50 mil, there's an expectation. I bet you're the same type of person. You're cussing off Maguire. I bet you cuss off Maguire, don't you? I bet you start cussing off Maguire. Why? Because he's not good enough
He's
defending.
better than Maguire,
And
bro.
neither is this guy.
Ben White,
based on what is he better than
in Anfield?
Based on what is he better than Maguire?
Listen, Ben White, Ben White and his defense against 10 players done a job in Anfield. So you got to give him credit, which they defended awesome. You can't just say,
what did he do in the second leg? What did he do in the second leg?
You can't go off one game. It's like Tommy Asu got 3 bad games.
No, I've seen him get spun 3 times. No. Don't say one game. I've seen him get spun 3 times since he's been here. 3 separate games. Ben White.
By who then? By who?
Ben White. And I've seen this guy. He doesn't mark his man. Let me tell you what I think about him since you asked me. He's not good at marking. No. He's not good in the air. Gabriel's better than him in the air. Gabriel's actually dominant in the air. He's not dominant in the air. He also, he's indecisive. Sometimes he wants to mark a man. Then he gets runners run past him. Then he gets runners run past him. Then other times he wants to commit and he doesn't fully commit. He's dead food, man. Of course you like him because you like mediocrity. That's why you don't want to.
No, he's a good player, bro. I read Ben White.
G Money, big up Roadside. G Money, Chambers is shambolic.
Negative towards a player than rate him. Nah, man, I rate Ben White, bro. People,
of course you rate him because you rate mediocrity. You're happy with Arsenal being 8th. You're happy with that. You told me that.
No.
You said there's no point doing anything in the last show. That's what you said, Fuad. Everyone in the chat, I lie. Fuad said that he was happy with, he was content with 8th. He said, there's no point. The owners won't do anything. He doesn't want to do anything.
No. When have I ever said I'm happy with 8th? No one's happy with 8th. But that's what it is, bro. It is what it is.
You said you are. What do you mean no one? You are.
Where have I said
you said the owners won't react, so there's no point. We should all just give up.
Because I support the manager, it doesn't mean I'm happy with being 8th.
No, you are, because you said there's nothing else that we should do.
I just hope he gets you right. And you will.
You said as fans, there's nothing else we can do. No, Fuad, it's all documented, bro. Roll the clips. We got the clips.
Roll the clips. What have I said? Roll the clips. What have I said? I'm happy finishing 8th.
Huh? You are, because you said to me, as fans, what can we do? You said as fans, what can we do? You've seen me go to protest.
Like the guy said.
No. Hold on. You're not gonna flip flop out of that. You said there's no point as fans coming on here demanding anything because the Cronkies won't act. I said to you, I gave you the what the Sporting fans did, and the next season they won the league. I told you what Marseille did, the Marseille fans did, and the club started running themselves properly. Those are just 2 examples. I then gave you the example of what Man United fans did, storming their stadium. Yes, Man United aren't back, but then the owners knew, the fans came together, and they stopped backing Chevrolet and all their sponsorship deals, and they went and bought Sancho. They showed some sort of ambition. What do? We just bend over and take it. Your attitude is bend over and take it. That's what you say, Fuad. So don't come back paddling now, because I know what you say, bro.
I use my common sense
in, and you're happy with me.
I'm a realist, bro. I use my common sense. We weren't a dominant force.
What's common sense?
We've never been a dominant force. I'm a realist, bro.
What's a realist? No, you're a defeatist. You're a defeatist. That's what you're not a realist.
You say you want a challenge, all right? Like Liverpool and Chelsea. Where's Chelsea challenging? Chelsea drew a Burnley the other day. So they're not challenging. So who's challenging Man City? No one.
Wait. Don't ever compare Chelsea and
Arsenal
at the same time.
They've won 3
European Cups. They've won 3 European Cups. When's the last time we've even won one?
They still drew a Burnley.
How many leagues have they won in the last 10 years?
They still drew a Burnley.
How many have we won in the last 10 years? So relax.
If you're going to go off your energy, they still drew a Burnley.
No, it's not about off my energy. It's about being realistic.
No, but I'm saying to you, they still drew a Burnley. Like we drew a Burnley, they drew a Burnley.
Huh?
So, and they're 11 points off Man City. We win our games in hand with a point behind them or 2.
Listen, I want to know what you think about Callum Chambers. This is your manager, your Edu. Don't start cussing us.
Callum Chambers. You're pro. I read Callum. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I think he was a good player.
Yeah, of course. You like all the dead wood. I'm sure you think.
No, it's not about being dead wood. I just
you like all the dead wood. That's your boy. Huh?
For him to listen, there's an old saying. For him to be in the Premier League,
as well. When Bentner was here, did you like Bentner? I'm sure you love Bentner as well. He's part of the, keeping the standards down,
bro. Put some respect on Bentner's name, bro. All right, man. I remember, bro, when we were struggling against Tottenham, and Nicholas Bentner come on and scored a wonderful header. Put some respect on his name, bro.
I'm sorry. Fans like you is why this club's in the gutter, because you like mediocrity. And what's shocking about it is you've seen us be successful. You are old enough to know that we've been successful.
You know what it is, bro? Like I said to you, football.
You're sad. You're shedding a tear that Callum Chambers is leaving, bro.
Callum Chambers is a good player, bro. I rate him.
Huh? Callum Chambers at 27 years old. If you're not good enough at 27 years old, you're never going to be good
according to you, listen, don't reflect. According to you, Steven Gerrard's a better manager. So if Steven Gerrard can see something in him.
Steven Gerrard is a better manager than who?
You saying, Steven Gerrard's going to be a top manager. I've heard that show. I watch you live, bro.
Yeah, he's better than this manager. He's better than this manager. Graham Potter's better than this manager.
So get your words right, bro. Retract,
bro. Say that again. Say it clearly.
Something in him, just like me. Steven Gerrard, he's so shit that Gerrard wants him. A top manager you rate.
Okay,
so let
me answer. No,
don't answer nothing.
Aston Villa. No, I will chat. Aston Villa is not. No, listen to me right now. Aston Villa is not on the level of Arsenal. Yeah. So that's probably one of the things they can do. Yeah. Do not compare my club. No. Do not compare my club to Aston Villa. With all due respect, Aston Villa is not on the level of Arsenal. Yeah. I'm sorry, but
we're not talking about Aston Villa.
They've won a Champions League in their history. They're not.
We're talking about managers, individual managers.
Let's talk about managers. Look how much he won when he was over there in Celtic. That's a better thing, because Celtic is one of the biggest clubs in Scotland. Arsenal, one of the biggest clubs in England.
Listen, they're facts right, all right?
He was a Rangers manager. No. You're waffling. Is Aston Villa one of the biggest clubs in England? No, they are not. Yes, they've won the Champions League. No, they are not. So you need to compare it to where these managers are managing. Do not compare my club to Aston Villa, because even though they've got a really good team and they're a good team right now, they're not on the level. They don't have the prestige of Arsenal Football Club. So, bro, allow that and stop having a hard on for Arteta. You're the same man that was cussing down. No, you were the same man cussing down Conte, yeah? But you've got a hard on for Arteta. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And now you want to come for Chelsea. Chelsea have been winning. They've been one of the most successful teams in the last 10 years. Where have Arsenal been? We've been underachievers.
Arteta, a young, upcoming manager.
We're in the mud, Fuad.
The man needs time, all right? And the only thing I did,
coming for you. Don't worry.
The only thing I did was Mr. Northside, all right, because I'm West Side. The only thing I did, all right, was correct you. I said Steven Gerrard was the manager of Rangers, not Celtic. And then you went ballistic.
No, because you're trying to make it seem like, you rate Gerrard above Arteta.
No, he's a good manager. I rate Gerrard as a manager.
Has he had a $250 million? Has he had a $250 million to spend?
He's got money to spend,
have that when he was at Rangers.
He got money. He didn't even have
that when he was at Rangers. What are you talking about?
The thing is, that's what I'm saying to you. That even in how the Premier League runs, it's not fair, because their owners got money, and they're not allowed to spend their money.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Villa's owners, they got money, bro. They got money.
Yeah, they got money, exactly. But they don't spend as much money as Arsenal. Don't compare Gerrard to Arteta, bro. Don't compare even Arteta. Yeah, the thing is, you're trying to backpedal on this process.
I'm not backpedaling. I just said to you, my question was,
and now the last stream. Hold on, let me tell you. The last stream, you came for the Conkies. Now you're coming for dude.
No, I'm coming for you. I just said to you.
You're bipolar. You are bipolar.
No. Listen, I got dementia. All I said to you, bro. All I said to you is a manager is Steven Gerrard, who you rate, who you were talking about with Lee Gunner and all the rest of them, rates Callum Chambers.
Nah, don't be sending for my boy Lee, bro.
I've seen you already, Steven Gerrard, and I'm just saying to you, a player, Callum Chambers ain't a bad player, bro. I'll be honest with you, he's a good player. He ain't bad like people say he is. Anyway, where's anyone?
Okay, so you're sad to see Callum Chambers go. Okay, cool. Let me get into the chat, and then we'll get into more players that have been linked today.
I'm not sad to see him go, but
of course you are. You like the Deadwood. You'll be sad to see your captain Xhaka go as well. Obviously, that's one of.
No, bro. I told you
these guys are Team Fuad.
I've never agreed with you, but for the first time ever, I watched your show today, all right, your transfer show, and for the first time ever, I agree with you. And you know what, bro? Because you couldn't put comments in, because I was watching your show, and the first time ever, I agreed with you. Xhaka, you know what, bro? I'll go halves for you. I'll pay for this flight, will you? Seriously, bro. I'll pay for this taxi
flight to come link up with you, bro, in your city. Because
what?
you like them losers.
No,
You like the
I've
losers.
met, you know what?
You like all the losers. You're sad to
No,
see Callum
no,
Chambers.
Size, you're not going to believe it, though.
Man is 27 years old. He's 27 years old, never done nothing for this club.
Was
He's
he
dead
27
free.
or 29, bro?
Rob Holding. Also, I remember when Arsene Wenger bought him, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry that he's not worth 50 mil." Now we see why he's not worth 50 mil. He's never worth even quarter of that because he's dead. Do you know what I'm saying? These are your players. Players are supposed to peak at 26. These men ain't even
Yeah,
peaked
but
at
Shaka's 20. Is he
These men are
29?
dead food. They're championship
29,
level. They're championship.
It's Shaka. He's 29, bro. I think he's 29. I'm sure he's 29.
Yeah, your boy.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
know what,
you
bro?
love
I have met him. I
Mustafi as
ain't
well.
gonna lie,
Did you
I've
like
met him,
Mustafi when he was here? Did you love Mustafi?
No, Mustafi's a prick.
Yeah, you did. You're like Mustafa. No. You're probably calling him Mustafa instead. You're like Mustafa.
Yo, bro. Listen, I met Shaka, you know, bro. He's a nice guy, man. That's why I like him.
I'm sure you met all the dead wood of this club. These are the people you love. Anyway, Mickey Carter says we will sign Osimhen from Napoli and Douglas Luiz if he don't sign a new contract with Villa. We'll see. I mean, a lot of people are picking up. Oh, look at Fuad with his babes. Look at him with his babes.
My man Shaka, bro, he's a gangster. You know, I said to him, Shaka, I'm proud of you. He said, what are you proud of me for? I said, because you don't give a damn about Arsenal, innit? And all them fans, you went home and you disrespected them. But you know what? When they were terrorizing your family and they were threatening your baby and they're threatening your child, if you're all big enough to do stupid things like that, you should be big enough to take it. That's disgusting.
You know what? All them fans that were in the stadium weren't the people that done that abuse to him. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't blame everyone. You know what is shocking? People clip that Fuad is showing off a picture with a player that told the fans to F off. Wow. This is how you see Fuad standards. No. His standards are in the mud. Anyway, Fuad, let me get into the comments.
Right, bro.
You can explain yourself.
Personal, bro. It's personal. No, bro. Do you know when it comes to family, bro, and all that, you understand yourself. It's personal, bro. You're Portuguese, remember? Don't be a Portuguese canato. Come on, bro. But if I had something to say, I'll direct it at the person that sent me the abuse. It's like generalizing is mad. It's like if I'm a black guy, if someone is white, and a black guy robbed you, what, you're gonna cuss off every black guy? No, it was one black guy that did that. Go back for that guy. Don't generalize. To be honest with you, do you know what? By him throwing up the badge and all that was disrespectful. But you know, like the fans, like, you know, the ones like he the ones who cursed him on the social media and said they're gonna kill his baby and all that. Them fans, like the fans who are. Them fans, like don't just like shouldn't be doing things like that. It's like I seen the fans the other day when he was like when you were live and they were like questioning you and saying stuff like that, like wrong things to you. Like you shouldn't, bro. Like you shouldn't. Social media, you know, it's warrior behind keyboards. You get me? You can't be threatening people behind the keyboard. Shouldn't do it, bro. I don't agree with it. So like by him throwing, I don't agree with him by disrespecting the fans and throwing a badge. And the captain's hammer. No, I didn't agree with that. But you know the fans who cursed him and he cursed you, you deserve every bit of it. That's the truth.
Yeah.
If you're big enough to give it.
Abdullahi, big up Abdullahi. I love this guy. He's always on, bruv. And
Abdullahi, come on, bring him on. Come on, Abdullahi.
Bro, does everyone want me to send the link? Let me send the link again. Hold on, I got the link.
Abdullahi, jump on, Malalo. Jump on, bro.
Jump on, people. Jump on. It's the call-in show. Who's jumping on? Do you know what I'm saying? You man telling me, yeah, do it at 8:00. Do it at 8:00. Is anyone turning up, Caramba? What's going on? Listen, if it's your first time on the show, make sure you hit the link. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe. All of that. Listen. Abdullahi, I swear you were telling me to do it at 8. Man's doing a no-show. Like, what are you doing? The board upstairs are inexperienced, so would take a teacher with no experience to teach your kids. Big up Northside, big yourself up. Chamber over Cedric. Ben White is absolute garbage, mate. Come on, raise your standards. We will never ever progress as a club if your fans do not raise up and stop accepting this effing garbage. Facts. Good day, Northside. You'll big yourself up. Big everyone in the chat. Who's jumping on, man? You man be dropping bare comments, but none of you want to put the camera on. Do you know what I'm saying? Come send for Fuad, man. It's not just me. Come send for Fuad, bruv. This guy, this Arteta in. You know what I mean? This guy with no standards, blood. Look at him. Benjamin White is much better upgrade than Mustafi. End of story. The argument. I disagree. I think Saliba's better than Benjamin White.
Well said. He's right, bro. Ben White's much better than Mustafi. Mustafi was pathetic. terrible, shambolic, absolutely embarrassing. Bro, going on forever.
Yeah, but so is Ben White. Ben White's no better.
No,
Just
nah,
to
less
the
of
ball
that,
out
bro. He's
from
a
the
good
back.
player, man.
I'll join your
I'm
stream
having none of
a
that.
bit later. I love my bro. Love this. Damn, loving this stream. Big up Northside. The Rat Army march is on. The Rat Army march is on, bruv.
Yeah,
We
you
have
rats.
to,
That's
you know what I
right,
mean?
Rat Army.
Literally, I have to cook. I need to cook this guy every weekend so he realizes.
Cooking
like,
them. The only thing you're cooking is 64s, bro. Let me tell you. You guys
you
are
know
Rat
you
Army.
lose.
You know
What? Everyone in the chat
my
knows that
Arteta
you
in
lose
fans,
the
you know
debate
we are
every week. You know that.
My Arteta
smoke
fans,
every
you know we
week.
are. Listen, my Arteta fans in. Where's Arteta in? Jump on. Don't listen to this guy. We are the Wakanda Army.
Yeah, anyone that's Arteta in, look at him. Nah, don't do the Wakanda, bro. The
Wakanda Army. We back our team. The Lions are coming.
Listen, anyone that's Arteta in can come on. Anyone can come on. I've sent the link.
Come on, bro. Get Arteta in, bro. I got your back, bro. Trust me, I got your back.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Huh? Don't worry. Do you know what? Because I might. Let me invite my friend in. Where to is he, bruh? Because I think my friends have been. Some of them Arteta in fans. Don't worry. I got backup today. You ready for my friend to jump in? Northside, you ready for my friend?
Yeah, go on.
You ready for my friend? He's Arteta in too. Tony. Yeah. I got backup. So you Arteta in fans. Tony's with me. So any problems? You already know what, bro.
Oh my god, this guy.
He's gonna sit right there beside me, bro.
Yeah.
Any issues there? There it is. There. He's looking at me.
I'm surprised you ain't got a massive picture like that of Xhaka and Arteta and Edu and everyone that's involved in your process. Because this process, bro, we're 27 days. We can bust jokes, yeah? 27 days, bro, and we ain't done nothing.
Let me tell you something. You gotta understand. Listen,
to Luka Jovic. Look at. Let me just speed up quickly.
You gotta understand. As an Arsenal fan, listen. Before that, listen. I'm an Arsenal fan. Okay.
Are you?
I support the manager in the hot seat. All right. But how the transfer market, bro? I can never defend it. It's undefendable, bro. It's like saying you ain't got a cannon.
How many questions I give to you and you say it's undefendable? I can't explain it.
Course,
why are you backing something you can't explain?
But it's truth though, because it's been going on for years, bro.
So why do you back it? Why do you back it then?
Listen, this transfer market is not about backing the whole thing.
If you catch your girl and she's sleeping with another man, and when you ask her why did you do this, she goes,
yeah, but it's simple. Okay, if
I love you.
That means with Emery, he was a clown. They were all clowns then. It's the transfer.
Emery is levels above this manager. So
no, but I'm saying
back in this manager and saying about Emery. Did Emery have these players?
But I'm saying to you, if you're going to start blaming the transfer, if you're going to start blaming the fans for the transfer, listen, every Arsenal fan will come on here and agree with me. When it comes to the Arsenal transfer market, I don't think no fan will say, "Oh yeah, it's amazing." It's not. No, then
explain because you like this process. Explain.
Because all right,
explain to me why it took 25 days.
Mute yourself and I'll explain.
Vlahovic doesn't want to be here. Explain to me.
Mute yourself, all right. Mute yourself and I'll explain. All right. Mute yourself. Maneno. All right. Mute yourself and I'll explain. This has nothing to do with Arteta, nothing to do with Emery, and nothing to do with Freddie Ljungberg when he was a manager at Arsenal for 2 days, 3 days. This is something that's been going on for years. Arsene Wenger was linked to how many players and we never got him. We were linked. That is something we're used to. So I ain't going to turn around and say, yeah, last year, because they signed 5 players in the summer and they done all right, it doesn't mean we're going to be like that all the time. It means, all right, then, we're scared you with a Super 6. We're going to spend some money to keep you fans quiet. But you know, Arsenal are linked with every player and they never end up coming. It's been going on for the last 10 years. So I'm not going to come here and say, oh, no, we always have a great transfer window. I already know. I've been moaning about the Brazilian today. We've been linked with him since October. And he's going to Newcastle. We've been linked with this Dulcin guy who's going to Juventus. So I can't defend that, bro. I'm telling you, that's something going on before Arteta got here. It's been going on since the Cronkies got here. We're linked with everyone and never get to anyone. So I'm not expecting anyone to come through that door. That won't surprise me one bit. I remember we were linked when that year with Luis Suarez. It didn't surprise me they never signed no one. That's Arsenal for you, but that's been going on for years. And that's nothing to do with Arteta. That's more to do with the owner.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Fuad. You're talking nonsense. Yes, it does. Because at the end of the day, hold on.
Okay, can I ask you? We were with your Benzema. Was Arteta the manager then?
Let me reply to what you just said.
Bro.
Let me reply to what you just said. Yeah,
How?
it is Arteta's fault. If you come into this club and don't improve things, then you're part of the problem. If you're
But
part
Mari,
of the
yeah, but
problem,
he didn't want
let
Mari.
me do I need to mute you? Let me land. Arsenal were doing this before Kroenke actually was the majority stakeholder. I think he was majority stakeholder 2018, 2017, 2018, something like that. That's when he actually fully took over. So don't blame it just since it's been Kroenke, because it hasn't been just since it's been Kroenke. This club have been like this for a long time. You're a manager, Arteta is a manager, and Edu is a sporting director. When you're coming in and you are accepting the crap that has led us to fourth, and then fall out of the top four, then fall out of the top six, if you want to call it that, and be eighth and eighth, you are part of the demise of this club. You are not pushing my club forward. Therefore, you're not good enough. You need to leave. Let me give you an example. Aston Villa, yeah? The manager they had, was it I can't remember his name. I can't remember. The manager that they had at Aston Villa, yeah, they got rid of him this season. Why? Because he didn't hit the targets. They didn't think, oh, you know what? He got us back to the Prem. Nah, there's no sentiment FC. You are not good enough, yeah? And if you are not getting, you're supposed to manage the team. If you're not managing the team, then you're out. Simple as that. You want to make 101 excuses. Oh, it's not Arteta's fault. It was Arteta's fault that we lost against Liverpool. It's Arteta's fault that we were short on midfielders. It's Arteta's fault that we can't get the best out of Aubameyang. It's Arteta's fault that this squad is this thin. It's Arteta's fault. It's Arteta's fault. No. Because you're trying to. Edu has come out. Edu's part of the club. Edu came out with his own words saying, me and Arteta believe, we believe. I remember him saying believe. He said believe like 15 flipping Pucaria times, yeah? That they pick the players together. Now you're trying to, because you love Arteta, trying to take that. Look, do you really believe that? Did you really believe that?
I just back the manager, bro.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Like, oh,
my guy's saying that him and Arteta are the ones that figure out what players they want to buy. So don't try and absorb Arteta from blame.
Anyone knows reality, Arteta escape, bro. You let me tell you something. Arteta did not
That's
want Mari.
Boy, bro.
No, Arteta didn't want no Mari. Arteta did not want Mari. Arteta did not want the Chelsea player.
People like you only want to give Arteta praise when he gets things right. When he gets things wrong, you don't want to blame it on him. It's the players. It's Edu. It's Vinay. It's the owners.
I will take full responsibility.
You only want to give him praise. You only want to give him praise. When we beat Norwich, he's a mastermind. When we lost against Liverpool, we got youngsters. No, you don't. No. This is what I hate about Arteta ins like Fuad, yeah? They only want to give this manager props. When he wins against Norwich, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's the next Pep. When our team is atrocious like it is, when we ain't got enough midfielders, when we don't bring no one in, it's not Mikel Arteta's fault. It's Edu. It's Vinay's fault. It's the owner's fault. It's all the positive, the negative Arteta out fans. They're the reason. You not always got an excuse, bruv. 27 days in this transfer. Edu says that him and Arteta are the ones that recruit the players. Why haven't we signed anyone? Explain.
Well, how many days we got left? So I'll wait till January. Wait till Monday at 6 o'clock. Then I'll explain. Till then, they might have something on their sleeves. You never know with Arsenal. You never know with Arsenal.
You never know.
You never know with Arsenal.
I'm telling you, this transfer window, when it shuts, it's going to hit you in the head like that flipping Scarface.
No, but you know what? I don't, but to be honest with you, no side. You know what? It is, the reality is, all right, I see what goes on my own eyes, all right? And the reality is, all right,
yeah, because
what's going on, all right, it ain't looking good, all right, to be honest with you, it ain't looking good. And when you say it's my process, I back the manager. But, all right, I'm going to say a big but, all right? What they're doing in the transfer market, even the people who are backing Arteta up, everything, are still like, bro, what's going on? Think of it, like even though I back the manager, I can see from my eyes, all right, we got rid of Callum Chambers. So I just hoping, and I think they're not that stupid not to have players lined up to come in. And Leno is, Leno, they're selling Leno. Leno's on the way out, isn't it?
I heard that Leno's on his way out, and I heard El Nene is linked to Fenerbahce.
Yeah. So
literally, we're only gonna have a midfield of Patino. Literally. This is your process. This is your manager. You're in the mud. You and all the Arteta-ins are in the mud. And now you're trying to backpedal. Now you're trying to backpedal. When you first came on,
I'm not backpedaling. I'm just saying to you.
You were like, no, back the
No
manager.
manager's gonna
process,
listen.
back
I'm gonna
everything.
tell you now.
And now,
All right, we still got till May. All right, I'm gonna make a
You're in the
judgment
mud.
in May. I'm not gonna listen to you waffle. You can hate Arteta. I'm not gonna stand here and listen to all you think. Arsenal recruitment is really bad. Let's go back to Kroenke. Before Kroenke, all right, before Kroenke took fully thing, Kroenke was on the board. See, all them people sold to Kroenke. So a lot of people sold their shares to Kroenke. So it was happening well. And like Uzunov, obviously they didn't want him on the board because Uzunov would have pumped money into Arsenal. They didn't want that. But I'm just saying to you, Arsenal, when it comes to transfers, I think we're the worst team ever, bro. We're the worst team ever. I admit it, we're the worst team ever at dealing with transfers.
Cool,
and
that's
something.
Cool, that's fine. That's fine.
And that's something.
That's why I find it funny that you are for this process.
It was Wenger who made that.
And Arteta that has brought this process to the club.
But I'm just saying to you, it's a continuation.
This is why it's funny because
when it comes to
Fuad hates the owner that made this process happen. Yeah, and then Fuad hates the footballing director that has brought this youth project to the club.
You got to understand,
all right? Aspect of this project.
It don't make sense. All right,
you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite.
You the guy. It don't make sense. I started eating sweets because of you. I met you last 6 months ago. I've been eating sweets since 1983. Do you get me? That's what it's like. It is fault, bro. What happens? Listen. What happens, bro? Listen. What happens in the transfer market, right? It's just an Arsene Wenger, and it's called a continuation of a failed philosophy when it comes to signing players. It ain't nothing to do with Arteta. It ain't nothing to do with Emery. It ain't nothing to do with any manager who comes in.
Who's in control of us getting players in?
No, that's this season. No.
No. You just said it's Edu. So why are you scratching your neck?
It is Edu. Of course it's Edu. Edu's terrible for it.
Okay, cool. Okay. No, I just wanted to answer. I just wanted to answer.
You're the man. You're the man. Wait. Hold on.
No, you hold on. No, you hold on. You just said it's Edu that gets the players in. Edu is part of this process. He's one of the biggest cogs in this process, along with Arteta. Both of them have confirmed that. Yeah. So you don't like Edu, but he's a sporting director of this youth project. You don't like this owner, but he is the one that's put this process in place. But you don't like him, but you like his process. Make it make sense, Fuad, because you're in the mud right now. Quickly, because I need to read some of these. I've got so many comments to get through because you're waffling. Go on then.
But all I gotta say is Edu should be doing his job, going flying out and looking for players and bringing them into the club. You shouldn't be there scouting for other players like Newcastle. He's he's the Brazilian who knows all the Brazilians. Do you hear me? Arteta, he's Spanish.
Abdullahi says Arsenal recruitment from Arteta ain't all that. Chandra says if buts maybe sound like a deluded Arsenal fan. That's Fuad, bro. That's Fuad.
Nah, man.
Fuad, why are we not signing Heskey?
Go and ask Heskey.
G Money says Arteta has no pull, man. You give this guy 1,000 for the red light district. You pick him up, and 3 hours later, and he has £1,000 left. Him and Fuad, and then Fuad be like, "I'm not this guy,
Listen, because he's a novice and he's new in the game. I can
Fuad in the bin, mate.
Never, bro. These guys, bro. It's all easy to be negative, bro. It's so easy to be negative. But you know what? When Arsenal becomes successful under him, I just can't wait.
Okay, what if he doesn't? Because I know he's not. I want your apology, and I want my £200.
I ain't apologizing to nobody. You know what? If you don't like my Wakanda Forever army, where's where Arteta ends out? Come in, bro. Where all you Arteta is? Don't hide from these people. Don't be scared. I got your back. Tony.
I said, don't be scared. Man said,
come
don't
back,
be
man.
scared. Oh my God. You think
everyone loves negativity in this planet, but no one likes positivity? Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arteta in fans. Jump in, bro. There's loads of them out there. It's just what it is, you guys, you hound them.
Bro, the last one we got, that came on, Napan, he finished you, bro. So don't ask for people to come on, because they're going to finish you, bro. They're going to finish you.
No Chelsea fan can tell me nothing. I'm not like you, bro.
How many European Cups have we won? How many European Cups have we won?
Damn. Listen.
What do you mean you don't give a damn? Football's about winning. What do you mean you don't give a damn?
I don't give a damn about Chelsea.
And they don't give a damn about you. You and your mediocrity.
I'm an Arsenal fan, bro. There.
Yeah.
See you
All
there,
right.
bro?
Cool. Yeah. You really put the club first. To me, it seems
course I
like you
do,
like
bro.
Arteta more than you love this
I
club.
back the man in a hot seat, bro.
Arteta supporters are the funniest kind of Arsenal
Nah, bro,
fans.
you gotta support your team and your manager. You can't just say
Arsenal have
John
been in
Bell out there.
decline for years, and the man representing the club has no qualifications for the job. Wallahi, we're finished.
What yeah, Abdul, jump on, bro.
Listen, Abdullah, where are you, bro? You're telling me you're jumping
What
on,
else
bro.
is
Where
up?
are you, fam?
Jump on, Ronaldo, jump on, bro. Come on,
Yo,
guys. Ronaldo, jump on.
yo. The first guest. What are you telling me? Payan, how you doing, bro?
How are you?
I'm good. What are you?
Hello, brother.
Arteta in, Arteta out. What are you?
Definitely Arteta out, man. You shit.
Why? Why, brother? Why?
Okay, let me tell you, yeah? Okay, we've spent 250 million, yeah?
Yeah.
We've had really big talents. We have had flops like Aubameyang. No, he's not a flop, but he's now...
No, he's a flop. You got that right.
No,
He's
no,
a
he's
flop.
Let him land.
He's a
Respect the
flop.
chat,
Let
Fuad.
me
Respect the chat.
tell you. He's now a flop. Deny it or deny it not, he is now a flop. Okay, we have Nicola Pepe. He's a baller, but he's shit on Arteta. We have Matteo Guendouzi. We have Saliba. If you had all those players together with the youngsters we have now and Aubameyang on form, then you would have had a sick squad.
I kind of agree with you, but I hope he's bringing him back next season, bro. Next
No.
season.
Based on what, Fuad?
Just-
Based on
you know
what?
what- you know what- you know what is-
My
brother,
chat
where
is
you
gonna
from? Where you
rinse
from,
you.
brother? Where you
Based
from?
on what?
Where's your brother from? Where you from, brother?
He's from Netherlands, no?
From the Netherlands.
From Holland.
Yeah, I'm from Holland.
You know, I learned how to say one Holland word today, but I forgot it.
Huh?
I learned one Dutch word today, but I forgot how to say the word, man.
Come on, try.
What was it again? It was something hello, like Ansha. I met a Dutch guy. What is
Hello,
it?
just hello.
No, something else. How are you?
You know what?
how-
Yeah, Fuad, you're always in the mud, fam. Don't even try it. Yeah, don't
No, I
even
did.
try it. Yeah?
Listen, Dutch
You're in
guy.
the
I'll
mud,
see you
fam.
next time.
And
Come on, next
Payan,
time.
yo,
I'll
big
see you
yourself
next
up.
time.
Fuad,
Okay,
respect the
listen,
chat,
brother.
respect
You
the
know what
chat.
it is, bro? It takes time. See, these guys, they want a challenge, all right? They want a challenge. You know, these guys, people like him up there, don't listen to him. You know, when Henri come to the season, all right? Henri had the worst 12 season, first season, his life, scored 12 goals. He missed sitters. Second season, the man was on fire.
Okay.
It takes time. Nothing comes
Okay.
overnight. These guys, they want to build. Okay,
What player are you comparing to Henri?
Gwen
Fuad?
Doozy, okay,
What-
is learning his trade.
Fuad, answer the
Saliba
question.
is
What
doing
player
his
are you
trade.
comparing to Henri?
I'm just saying to you, that's life.
No,
It takes
Who are
time.
you comparing? No, you made the comparison. So
No,
tell me,
I'm
bro.
not comparing nothing. I'm just saying when players come into the Premier League, it takes time. But I'm saying, you know what?
What players should we have patience with then?
Gwen Doozy is doing his trade, brother. You know, Saliba,
Gwen
he's
Doozy's
doing
doing
his
better
trade,
than
brother.
Odegaard.
And when they come back, they're going to be strong.
Dude, balling
They're
out is
coming back, brother.
he's a baller. He's getting team of the week after week after week after week.
He's a top player, brother.
He-
I'm telling you now.
And
Gwen
what's
Doozy-
Odegaard doing? What's Odegaard
Arsenal
doing?
will
You're Real
bring him
Madrid
back, brother.
glorified bench boy. What's he doing? Because did he turn up
Okay,
against Liverpool
brother.
in both legs? Did he?
Arsenal will
Odegaard
bring him back.
going off for the Premier League, man. I think
He's
he
not
should
good enough. He's not
book up.
good enough. But he's part of the Fuad gang, like Xhaka,
He's a
like
good
all
player,
of them.
Odegaard,
Like, you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Come on, guys. He's a good
Huh?
player, bro. Odegaard's a good
What?
player, man.
Got another one. Jobinho, what are you telling me, bro?
Odegaard's a good player, man.
He is, but not for the Premier League.
Oh, he is, man. He's been playing well this season. See, you can't. Everyone, like when it's a bad game, everyone's like, "Ooh, like he's one." Like this guy up there. He's like,
He ain't good enough. Jobinho, you good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
What do you think? What do you think about the current state of Arsenal? 27 days, and we've not signed anyone. We're linked to Luka Jovic, another Real Madrid bench boy, Victor Osimhen, and Cody Gakpo, and we're linked to Schick from Bayer Leverkusen. What do you think? What do you think so far? Great transfer?
There's no great transfer. It's nothing but links. So one thing we have to know is about the way how Mikel Arteta have been treating these players, and him just like the most worrying thing I can tell you is Saliba. The more Mikel Arteta stays in this squad, is the more Saliba is not going to be in this team. That's why I think the most important thing is that we gotta let Mikel Arteta go.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
That's the most important thing.
Payan, why do you agree? Why do you think this manager ain't good enough, bro?
he can't handle any big players, man. Like for example, Aubameyang. I think Steven Gerrard even he would be able to handle him, but Arteta he can't. I think he thinks he's bigger than them, so that's why he wouldn't want to work with him.
Yeah. No, definitely. Where do you see? Where did the both of you see us finishing this season? Because we haven't won any games against the big six. So we're basically on track to finish in 8th or 7th. Fuad,
agree.
for some reason, is delusional, thinking that we've made some
course.
progress. We haven't. We actually haven't. If you look at our form in the Premier League, it's the same as last year. Where did the both of you think we're going to finish?
I think we're gonna be finishing in 8th, and we'll be lucky if we finish in 8th. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
He's entitled to it, bro. He's entitled to his opinion.
I think we're going to end 6th or 7th. I don't. At the start of the season, I would have said 9th, and now I think 6th, 7th. But still, it isn't good enough. I expect minimal top 4, minimal.
Yeah, because I mean, this process is relying completely on the youngsters, and we know that young players are not going to do a 10 out of 10 every game, and it's not fair for us to expect from Saka, from Martinelli, from Odegaard, from Smith Rowe 10 out of 10 performances. They need somebody that can lead them, and that's one thing I've tried to say to Fuad. We need a striker that's at least going to bang us 20 or 20 plus goals, because you need to take the load off of them. We had Aubameyang do it, and we won the FA Cup. Now, I feel like these players have developed a lot more. He should be getting the most out of Aubameyang, but instead, he's not going to Dubai to train. What's all that about? And now we're learning out Callum Chambers making our midfield even thinner. And Fuad is in the mud. Look at Fuad's face. He knows he's in the mud.
I'm not in the mud, bro.
Can I say something?
You know, it's all in your head, bro. It's all in your head.
Jorginho. Go on, now say your thing, bro. Go on, say your thing.
Brother.
Can I say something? I'm from Philadelphia, right? And this trust the whole process. It started in Philadelphia. I know all.
Yo, did he freeze for you lot?
Yeah, also for me.
Froze, yeah?
He's back.
Are you back?
Yo,
Yeah,
repeat,
go on.
brother. Repeat, man.
Froze.
Yeah, I'm
Repeat
back, but
that,
it
repeat
seems like it's lagging.
Go on, say what you were saying about the process. It started over there, did it?
I guess I'm gonna have to leave the chat and come back again.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. No worries,
All
man.
right.
Leave the chat and then come back. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, let me quickly get through because there's so many comments, and then Payan, I got a question for you, bro. The crisis at Arsenal is fans like you who accept defeat. Does a soldier back away? Obviously, Fuad does. Fuad and his boy Xhaka, they back away, bro.
No, what Abdullahi, listen, let me explain to Abdullahi something. We don't back nothing.
Leave Abdullahi. Abdullahi ain't done nothing to you. Leave him alone, yeah? I'm going to defend the chat, bro. Why are you coming for Abdullahi? Leave him, bro. That's my broski. The saddest thing is...
Abdullahi is my warrior brother, man.
My Muslim brother, man. Lying, bro.
It's my Muslim brother, man.
Thing, obviously, I'm not Muslim, but anyone's my brother. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're a human, you're my bro. The saddest thing is the nonsense from the man on the right is reflecting the majority of Arsenal fans. Northside, Lee, Kenny, Ken, Jez, Collins, the real ones are the minority. Our club is over. Facts. Defomented, bro.
Listen, you got no right to call me a fake fan like you got no right to call an Arteta fan a fake fan. You got no right. You know what I mean? But when we start, we're the ones going there.
Fuad Waffle Central.
You know, we go there, we pay our money to watch our team.
You're in the mud. You're in the mud. Your process is sinking.
Bro.
You can't even defend it. You know you can't.
27
days.
All these
are
4 days. Listen, these are the same fans,
I got 5 on it.
Listen,
I'm making jokes because your process, I told you.
You know what? Let me tell you something. All right, these are the same fans. When you're down in the gutter, they'll take you with them. I ain't going to the gutter with them. Because when Arsenal win, these are the same fans who'll be like, oh, we're sick, bro. We're back in the Champions League. And I'll be like, yeah, swallow your words. So, keep coming with
we got a question from Abdullahi for you. Did you shed tears when Ramsey left?
Come on, bro. Ramsey's my Welsh brother. Come on, bro. He lives around the corner from me, bro.
Bro, Payan, I'm telling you, I laugh at him, yeah. Because if I don't laugh at him, I'm gonna lose my temper, bro. This guy stresses me out, bro.
Yo, you stress yourself out, bro. You work. Do you know you're like Randy Orton. I hear voices in my head. You need to chill the hell out, bro.
All right, let me, Fuad, let me ask you a quick question. Don't go in a massive rant, yeah. What
Alright,
is
bro.
the point of football? What is the aim of football?
Supporting your team.
No, it's not. The
Supporting
aim
your
of a
team.
football club is to win trophies.
But
Why
supporting
do
your team
you?
is the main
Why
thing.
can you chat crap
Well,
to a Sunderland fan?
why-
Because
why-
you've won more trophies. Not because I support
supporting your
my
team is the
club
main
the
thing.
most. It's not about that. It's about who's won the most trophies. When we talk about Man United, well, no. When we talk about Man United, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, all that, we talk about the trophies. When we talk about the biggest clubs in the world, we talk about trophies. I want my club to be winning those big trophies again. You're happy with them not doing that. That's what you said.
All right, if that was the case, then in
No,
1982,
you don't care. You said there's no point.
No.
Let
Let me
change.
tell you
That's
something.
what you said.
Let me put a question to you then. In 1982, when Aston Villa won the Champions League and Arsenal won FO, would you support Aston Villa then? Say if you were around in 1982 when Aston Villa.
How did you even get? That's how mad your mind works. I told you
a question.
No.
I'm
answering it. I'm answering
okay.
it.
Would you on that day? Would you have supported Aston Villa? They won the Champions League.
I'm answering
Go
it.
then.
I've just told you the point of it is
Support
for
your
my
team.
club. Is for my club, which is Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, to win the biggest honors. You, in the meantime, you're telling me, oh, let's not fight for the club. Let's not riot. Let's not make a protest. What's the point? The owners don't care. What are you talking about, my guy?
Do you know what?
Don't talk to me about your mediocrity.
No, sorry, listen.
You are the reason why this club doesn't go forward.
You and all your comments. Listen, bro, listen.
Hey, Northside.
End of the month closing these deals.
Brother, you're from Philadelphia.
Okay, Northside, I want you to see the difference by the way how you react. You can see what type of fan you are. You see, when you're trying to make facts, right, Northside, you see the other guy with the hat, he's making like streams of like sad stuff rather to understand what's the reality. These are the people that you gotta know, like they don't want the best for the club. Like I'm from Philly and I know what the process is. It's basically it was a young they want to get young players, and these are American owners. So when they're looking at it, they're looking at it from American stance. And American, the way how they build their team is through young players, and they don't have like where you go, you buy players and then you bring them in and develop them. So they think that the same way it works in America is the same way it works in England. England, like by the time soccer and then become 25, who knows Rashford could have been would become one of the best players too. And then they could go buy some more players, and then now we're back to ground zero. That same system happens under when what's his name? Wenger was manager. It was the same thing. When you had Fabregas, all of that Nazari, they were supposed to develop. But what happened? Man City came and started picking all of our teams, and then we end up in the same thing, and people are not understanding. I don't know why people like Arteta so much. Like it just messes up my head. Like what does this guy have that people like him so much?
I don't know. Fuad loves him, and to your point,
Robinho. Let me ask you a question.
No, hold on. Let me say something to what you said.
Let me answer.
Go on.
You got 3 Arteta outs, all right? And let me speak my piece, and let me speak to the brother from Philadelphia, all right? Brother, I'm saying to him, all right, this is what I'm saying. I back the manager because he's in the hot seat, all right? I'm not going to ask for his head yet, okay?
But what are your why do you back the manager? Is it because of his playing style?
Okay, I'm saying, Robinho, I'm saying, my brother, I'm saying to you is, give him till May, all right? Because we can win. If we get in the top 4 with it, if we get Champions League football, I want him to have one more season till his contract ends. And if he gets top 4 football, bring in players to challenge for the title. Because if we can get top 4, that's the next thing we've got to be looking at, is challenging. Because
all right. Let me retort to this. So if we give him till May, right, and then he end up in 8th place, and let's say United.
Sack him.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement. United end up in 4th place, and United end up getting Ten Hag. So now we are now even farther behind than we would have been if we end up and go hire a better manager right now. That would give us a better chance to end up in 4th place. And talking about having all these players, now we have a better manager, and people will want to go to our team rather than go to United that is in 4th place. Tottenham in 5th place.
But what happens
And
if we
then-
finish top though? So I'm saying the reality is, all right, we've got a chance this season. This is the reality, and this is the reality. It ain't even the table don't lie. We win that
Okay.
game in hand. With the table's not lying. We got Tottenham's our game in hand and Wolves. We went in 2 games in February.
Well,
We go back to top 4. We go back to top 4, bro. That's the reality, all right. We finished top 4 this season, all right. Next season they gotta bring in a players thing because everyone wants him out. You think Tom Hag's gonna say, you know what? I got 6 months left on my contract. Guardiola's 50-50.
You can't say everybody want him out when you want him
a
in.
manager. I'm going to go to Arsenal. You know what? Tom Hag is going to Manchester City or whoever comes in for him and is ready to pay that compensation. If Arsenal haven't got that ambition to pay his compensation, he's not coming.
Well,
but supporters like
He's
you
not
don't
coming.
put the pressure
No, but
for
I'm
the club
saying
to
to
have
you,
that ambition in
we-
the first
we-
place.
we-
And
we-
according to you, no, hold on. According to you, Arteta's the one to dethrone Klopp and to dethrone Pep. So why are you so sure they're going for Ten Hag?
No, you guys
Why
said,
are you so sure they're
I'm
going for
saying
Ten
to you
Hag?
is, let's see, give him till May. I'm saying, look,
No,
I'm
I'm
a
not giving him
realist.
till May.
He ain't going
I'm
nowhere.
not giving him
He
till
ain't
May.
going
No,
nowhere.
I'll tell
And
you
no
what,
manager
no,
can-
hold on. I'm talking now. No, I'm not giving him till May because at the end of the day, I've been waiting for 17 years for this club to be in a title race. Even you agreed when we finished second against Leicester, we weren't even in the title race. It's been 17 years. This guy's been given $250 million. I'm seeing other managers overachieve with less money. Graham Potter, flipping managers in other teams that are not spent not even half. I'm seeing Conte getting a tune out of Tottenham, even though he ain't spent a penny. And you're telling me this guy?
I want to ask, like, how long have you been supporting Arsenal? The guy with the hat.
Oh, hold on. Let me meet him because he loves butting in.
Me. 30
How
years.
long have you been supporting Arsenal?
30 years.
30 years. So I'm confused. Somebody that support Arsenal for 30 years and you are accepting what is going on right now?
No. I'm not. Listen. I'm saying give him till May. All right. I'm backing him till May.
No, but
Then what's going on now?
why don't you say give it to me on that?
Hold on,
That means
Fuad.
you're
Hold
accepting
on.
it.
I'm going to ask you in the transfer market now. What's been different for the last 17 years of our transfer policy?
So
Do you blame Arteta for that?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So if you with your girlfriend and your girlfriend is mistreating you, you're gonna
That's
say, wait,
sports.
give it to May, right?
Sport. Listen,
And then-
that's personal.
No,
Yeah.
You have to take everything. There's a reason why everything happens.
No.
Everything relates to sport. If you look at how soft mentality people have become now, look at if you came from a 10-year coma. Just look at Arsenal fans for just a month, and you will see how Arsenal fans act is the way how people act in real life. They're so emotional. 1 week we have a win, it's Arteta in. The next week it's Arteta out. It's the same thing with what happened in the election in America. People do not know why they support this guy, but just because they want the other guy out. You understand, right? So now this guy is messing up the country. It doesn't matter what he do. We're going to back him because we think that that's the right way to go. You understand, right? It's the same thing in life. People just don't understand in life. So if your girlfriend is cheating on you and doing all of that, I'm going to give him till May. You know what? It's probably going to change. Inshallah, it might change.
Brother, listen.
There's no way.
Brother, what you got to understand? Brother, you got to understand, all right, bro. You got to be patient too.
You know how long I've been patient? The last time Arsenal win, Arsenal win, I was 8 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
The last time
You're in a mud for
No,
it.
no,
8 years old.
No,
Hold on. My bro, how old are you right now? How old are you?
I'm 28.
The fact is, do you know the fact of the matter is? I promise you, right? I'll tell you now, right? They'll sack Arteta, and you know what? The next man who walks, you know, Arsenal, we're only good for one thing. And the guy said who supports Man City. Arsenal, only good for YouTube. Because you know why? Because you know why they're only good for YouTube? Because when they sack Arteta, they're only going to bring another manager, get him out. Next one, get him out. It's like,
okay, let me say something, Fuad.
Let me say something.
Hold on.
If we finish top 4,
I'm going to beat your logic right there. I'm asking you a
question. If we finish top 4, I'm going to ask you a question. Is that an achievement by Arteta?
If we finish top 4?
Yeah, is that an achievement?
in my belief, if we finish top 4, it's the worst thing to happen to Arsenal. You know why? You know why? Because then we're gonna go back to Bayern Munich and get beat 5-0. And it's not even gonna be 5-0, it's gonna be 10-0, 20 in a 20 it's gonna be really bad. That's why it's better for us to the worst thing to happen to Arsenal is Tottenham not winning that trophy, not winning the Champions League. The worst thing to happen to Arsenal is us winning that going undefeated. Because after we went undefeated, Wenger become very comfortable because he had an achievement the year before, because he wanted to go undefeated. After he went undefeated, what was it for him to challenge for? There was nothing else for him to challenge for. He became very comfortable. It's just like when I get married with my girl, I'm very comfortable because I know there's nothing out there for me to look for. I can just sit at home. It's the same thing as winning a trophy. When you win a trophy, like Pep, the thing about Pep, the reason why Pep is the reason why Pep is so motivated right now because he wants to win another Champions League, and because people are looking at him and questioning him, why are you not winning a Champions League?
Brother,
so
listen.
Arteta, as long as we keep on saying, giving him another chance, he feels very comfortable. He feels like he's doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, you know, like brother, you know this guy when he says, "Oh, it's like with a." All right, let me tell you something. This is the difference. So let's get some realistic reality. The reality is, all right, Arsenal plays for 90 minutes. You turn off the TV, you go home. Your girl lives with you. That's a different two different things. After 90 minutes, when the telly goes off, do you sit there going, "Oh, to the Arsenal"? You don't. Unless you're deluded that crazy. When Arsenal loses, bro, after that 90 minutes, your TV goes off. You go and chill with your girl, innit? So don't put statistics inside of Arsenal. Come on, guys. You're like,
no, he's making an analogy for you to see what's going on. That's what he's trying to see. And also, Fuad, Fuad, hold on. Hold on. What I want to say is this, Fuad, yeah? Don't come on here. Nah, because you don't let me land. Every time I want to talk, you want to be talking over, man. What I want to say is this, yeah? You've sat here and you said you don't like the owner. You've questioned that we are not proactive in the transfer market. You said that this manager has got it wrong. Yeah, you said that Edu has wasted 27 days of this transfer window. These are all people running this project that you love. So make it make sense. Yeah. On one hand, you're cussing the project and everyone that's in charge of this project that you love so much. And on the other hand, you're like, oh, we're being reactionary. We're asking too much. So why are you mugging them off then? Why are you saying you should be happy? This process is a process you trust. They feel like 27 days of chasing a player that is not interested in signing an Arsenal Football Club. His agent and the club, Florentina's president, said he wasn't even picking up the phone. Why are you complaining? The thing is with you, Fuad, on this channel, I've made you backtrack because a lot of times you say, I don't have a response. I can't say anything. I don't have a... Yeah, because you know there's certain things that are wrong. And instead of actually being real with your heart and say, you know what? Maybe this guy ain't the guy. And maybe this process ain't the process. What you want to do is say, oh, you know what? Nah, it's Edu's the fault. Edu, the sporting director of this project. Oh, no, it's the owner. The owner that put these people in these positions. Now it's their fault. I think it's everyone's fault. And now you're trying to go to, oh...
No, Sal, can I say something real quick?
Go on.
Let me tell you about people like him, like Fuad. When you said after an Arsenal game, you just go home and that's it. I don't know why you support Arsenal then. You should support other team. If you just after like me, when Arsenal lose, it hurt me. But you, when Arsenal win, oh, it's just a loss. Just go home. So why are you supporting that team? That's what you said.
No. I'm saying to this. After the 90 minutes, all right. After 90 minutes, all right. I let all my frustrating out. Does all my when they lose, bro? Trust me, when they lose, I go ballistic.
You sound like a fake fan.
I let it all out. No, but I'm saying to you, I'm not gonna sit there. All right. And when Arsenal loses, I get vexed. But I'm not gonna sit there after 90 minutes to keep fun because next game comes on. It's a season. It's not a race. It's a marathon. And like now, you're not happy for us to finish top 4. I need a title to your opinion. Okay, no problem. But if you're not happy for us to finish top 4. When people turn around, you Arteta out fans and all you and superstars want to come to us. Why is that? They're not playing Champions League football. That I'll give you a clear fact. That guy.
You going off the
clear
run,
fact.
man.
The reason
You're
why
not
we
even
couldn't play
stick to your
Serbian
facts.
striker
Fuad, you love
is
shifting the
Arsenal playing
post. You love
football.
when you know you're losing an argument. You love shifting
I
it.
know, listen,
How
I
many
do.
years of
I'm
how
talking
many?
facts,
Let me
though.
ask you a question
No
because you said a lot of
superstar is
stuff.
going to come to
How
Arsenal.
many years? How many
Come
years
on, bro.
under
Nah, bruh.
Arsene Wenger?
Nah, man.
Hold on. How many years under Arsene Wenger did we qualify for Champions League? Where did it get us? If anything, we regressed. So stop making it seem like, oh, we need the top 4 because then we can advance. Yeah. Because if your club is not ambitious, not proactive enough, not getting the best players out there, like you've admitted that this club, when it comes to the transfer windows, we dibble and dabble, and then the last flipping day of the transfer window, you scramble for somebody. Yeah. You're never going to advance because you are reactive, not proactive. While everybody else, I've seen in my lifetime, Leicester go above us, Tottenham go above us, Tottenham go to a flipping Champions League final. I've seen Aston Villa be up there trying to challenge for us. I'm seeing all these teams flipping West Ham now being above us in the league, and Fuad is happy with this. Yeah? Fuad, nah, bruv. No.
Of course,
You have to
he
answer
got
for the things
he
that
got to
you
be
say
happy
because
with it.
you are complacent and you're delusional
Bro,
because you don't want to
it is
hold
what
this
it
club
is,
accountable.
bro. In life, bro. Listen, you've got it right there. Listen, you talk about Arteta, all right, bro. You're putting all the blame on Arteta. Arsenal being shit for 17 years, bro. You can't blame him for that.
I can blame him for what he's currently doing. What are you talking
but I'm
about?
saying he's trying
No.
to fix
You're
it.
talking
Hold
rubbish.
on, North side. Can I make a point?
Go on.
Can I make a point? All right. I will tell you right now. If Arteta was not here, we'll still have what's his name? Leno as goalie, which I'm not saying he's good.
I can't hear you, bro. Did you go on mute? I think he. All right, come back in, bro. Come back in.
His Tigers is in America, isn't it?
Can talk?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Gone? All right, let him come back. But listen, let me quickly get through some of the comments. Fuad, you're having a stinker, bro. And you are trying to go backpedal. You are backpedaling so hard.
Shut up, bruh.
You are
waffling.
backpedaling.
You guys are full of it. You Londoners, bro. I don't know why you even asked for, bro.
You're lucky because he was finishing you. He was ready.
He ain't finishing nothing, bro. The only thing he's finishing is cooked dinner, bro. Next question.
Huh? Jobinho, I'm gonna hold on a sec. Let me read some of these comments because people are putting so many comments, and then I'll let you land, Jobinho. Don't forget your point. Yeah, let me quickly just read this. Fuad, did Arteta kidnap you and brainwash you because you're the way you back him is crazy? Fuad, why does Mikel deserve such patience, love, devotion from you? Is he one of your mates? The most successful club in Europe are ruthless and don't vibe for sentiment. The club comes first. The club does come first, my guy. What else have we got here? Chambers off to Aston Villa. Yeah. Gerrard convinced Coutinho to leave Barcelona for Aston Ross Clark Villa. Yep. And we can't get nobody.
And at the same time, Barcelona got no money. Well done.
Real Madrid said Jovic is not for sale. Jovic link is dead.
That was last night.
It is what it is. Abba is next in line to leave.
That's true. He's right.
Didn't call you fake fan, Fuad. Reread what I said. Listen, he is a fake fan. Fuad would leave.
Yeah, the fake fans, bro. Don't back your team, bro. If all the fans
Fuad would love to take Wilshere and Ramsey back. Is that?
Come on,
Fuad
bro.
would love to take Wilshere and Ramsey back. Draft FC. This is what I'm saying. We're not American. Like over here, no offense to Americans, it's not nothing. The football here, sport here is different. We don't have the draft. So to what Jobinho said makes sense because we don't have the draft here. You pay for players. You got transfer windows, a completely different setup. So this whole thing of youth project. While we're doing youth project, everyone's getting stronger. Chelsea's going to get stronger because unlike Fuad, they hold their manager accountable. Thomas Tuchel will get sacked before Arteta does because they have more desire, they have more ambition. And before Fuad will say, "Oh, we don't want to be like Chelsea," I would love to be like Chelsea. Do you know why? Because they've been the most successful. Hold on, they've been the most successful team in England last 10 years. So to tell me that you don't want to be like a successful team means that you're a failure, Fuad, which you love failure.
No.
Anyway, Here we go. Arsenal signs Tina Turner. Sorry, my bad. Matt Turner. Well said, Jorginho. I don't get it either, mate. Jorginho's getting love as well. I have to help my mother with something. It was fun being on. Thanks. Yo, don't worry, man. Love. I think that was the Dutch guy that was on. Love to you. Fuad, they got rid of Chambers. What happened when Tommy and Cedric Ben get chased? Who plays right back? Jorginho speaking facts. Paying, well done for going on cam. You killed it. Yeah. Anyone else that wants to jump on, I will put the link back in. You know what? Fabrizio Romano, Let's Go Northside, is vice chairman of Arsenal. Just imagine. Listen, bruv. I don't want to talk about hypotheticals. I want to deal with right now. Fuad deals with hypotheticals. Me and Jorginho, we deal with what's going on.
Listen,
Let
me
me
say my fact.
Go on, bro. Go on. Take the fight.
You said we don't blame Arteta, but this is why I blame Arteta. If Arteta was not here, we'll have let's just say we'll have Ramsdale on goal. We'll have Netney Miles on right back. Then we'll have Saliba and what Gabriel, and then we'll have Tini as left back. So now we don't have to spend that much money. We go and spend on the right back that we spend on what's his name, Tomiyasu. How much was that? Was like 20 million? That's 20 million we already saved. And on top of that, we saved 50 million on Ben White. That's 70 million we already spent on. So now we go to the midfield. We could have went and bought Basuma and put that 50 million. So now we got 20 million back. And then Thomas Partey is in the middle with them. And then right back on the right, we got Pepe. And then on the middle, we could have went on that money that we spent on Ben White. We could have went and spent on Leicester's midfielder. What's his name? James Maddison.
Ndidi.
Yeah, or Ndidi, or somebody like that. And now, if you look at that squad, and then you have what's the guy that is on loan right now?
Guendouzi.
Torreira, all of those things. Don't you think that's a better squad than what we have currently right now?
Big yourself up.
So why don't you blame Arteta for that? But you said we shouldn't blame Arteta.
Exactly. Go on, Fuad. We're short in midfield. Maitland-Niles goes out.
We're short in midfield. All right. Listen, like I said, all right. The man makes mistakes. All right.
Okay.
Now the man makes mistakes.
Listen. But if a guy, the problem the problem with people is like if a guy makes a mistake, it doesn't mean you ask for his head, and it doesn't mean I want him out. Listen, by the situation we're in now, okay, don't think that every Arteta fan thinks, all right, he gets everything right, because he don't. But the problem is, some people, for Arsenal fans, they jump on, but that's your man. It don't work like that. He makes mistakes. He's a human being. At the same time, I don't agree
because fans like you, that's the problem. Yeah, fans like you. Hold on, let me say something. It's fans like you. It's fans like Fuad. They don't ever hold him accountable. No, Fuad. No. I got to say something here because you're trying to make it seem
something.
Pardon?
Fuad. Who do you know in this world that have 2 foot and walk around that is not a human being? People are saying Arteta is a human being.
Saying to you,
who's not a human being in this world?
You gotta understand, bro. As an Arsenal fan, he's made mistakes. Yeah, Guendouzi should be at the club, but at the same time, I swear to God, you Arsenal fans crack me up. Because if Guendouzi was making a performance and playing crap, you'll all be the first ones want him out. Because you're not balanced. You're so
don't put words into my mouth.
You're not balanced. You fans ain't balanced.
Okay, Fuad. Okay, you've had your say. You had your say. Let me say something.
Support the manager, support Arsenal FC, support their team, and we're balanced. Give him 2 seasons, 3 seasons.
No, rubbish.
Our fans,
absolute
rubbish.
Absolute rubbish. Hold on, let me say my bit, because you just keep going off on a tangent. What I got to say is this, yeah? I don't have to back the manager. I back Arsenal Football Club. I care about Arsenal Football Club winning. The problem is with people like Fuad, yeah? They forget that Norwich changed their manager, yeah? Because they hold the manager accountable, yeah? Newcastle changed their manager. They were up for being relegated, yeah? The manager holds the smoke, yeah? Everton just got rid of their manager, yeah? Because the manager has to be accountable. Arsenal Football Club is the only football club that doesn't hold the manager accountable. These Arteta-ins, all they ever do is blame Edu, Vinay, the owner, everyone. And I'm not saying those people don't have things, they got things that are getting wrong, yeah? But stop always scapegoating everyone in favor of this manager. Because at the end of the day, yeah, the manager picks out the team, goes for the players that he wants to go for. Edu is part of the system that Arteta is trying to implement. It is not working, so you have to go. Why is it that Lampard spends loads of money, the club make him accountable, he gets fired, they go and win the Champions League? How come Ole spends so much money with Man United, doesn't hit the targets that are set, he goes? Do you know what happens with people like Fuad? What happens is at the start of the season, they say, oh, we have no European football. Oh, we just got the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. We can focus on getting top 4. Now it looks like we're not getting top 4. Then what happens is we go out the FA Cup. They say, oh, we don't care about the FA Cup. Then we go out the Carabao. Oh, we don't care about the Carabao Cup. Now we can focus on the top 4. Hold on. You lot told us that we can win these 2 cups because now we have no European football. Make it make sense. Arsenal fans like Fuad, they change the narrative into what they want the narrative to be. Yeah? Because at the start of the season, they didn't tell me that the Carabao Cup means nothing. And how dare you say what is important, what is not? Everything adds to your trophy haul. Do you know what trophy Prince Fuad wants? Fuad wants the trophy of top 4. That is what he thinks is the trophy.
No.
That's the biggest
That's your trophy, because all you keep saying is, if it gets top 4,
listen,
I couldn't give a about top 4. I want to win the league. I want to win. I want to be a winner.
Realistically, I just sat you listen to your waffle. All right? I heard you waffling all this.
Yeah?
Rafa
So what do you
Benitez.
expect of the club? No, Fuad,
Rafa Benitez is an experienced manager with Everton, and they're sitting 17th. No wonder they sacked him. All right,
and we are the 3rd biggest club, sitting 8th.
Bottom of the table. With Norwich, we're bottom of the table.
No. No, you're gonna have to answer that because you love to dive away from things I ask you. Answer the question. You just said Everton are sitting 17th. My club is the 3rd biggest club in this country, and we've been 8th and 8th. Make it make sense under your process.
This is the problem. Our owners admit. Listen, this is the problem. See, this is the thing you guys won't accept.
Hold on. You want to blame the owners once again. Is the owners the one that picked the team? Are the owners the one telling Lacazette that he can't play anymore? Is the owners the one that put all these midfielders out on loan? Are the owners the one that are playing Patino, putting him under the flipping mud? Is the owners doing that? Or is the owners the one that gave your dead manager $250 million and asked him to run the club? Yeah? Ask that. Because everything you say is always in defense of Arteta. Is he your cousin?
Right.
Is he your
keep coming. No, I want you to keep coming. The owners keep coming at me with it. Keep coming at me. I want you to keep coming.
Explain what I just said.
No, but I want you to keep coming because
is it the owner that picks the starting lineup? Is it the owner's fault we lost to Liverpool? Is it the owner's fault? Is it the owner?
Northside, can I say something?
You know what, brother? 2 minutes. You know what? Because if you hate this man so much, who's allowing this mediocre? In your words, who's allowing all this to happen?
Okay. I hate your question. When you ask your question, let somebody retort to your question. You ask a question and keep on going on and on.
But I'm just saying to you, I never asked you. I said to you, brother, I'm just saying to you.
Who's responsible? That was the question.
Yeah, that was responsible.
You asked the question, who's responsible? And you never let anybody retort to your question. You just keep rambling, and then you keep on talking about somebody's rambling. You're the one rambling. You ask a question. That's like, bro, you worse than a girl, man. You like I've seen girlfriend work better than you. Man.
Oh, Jobino, you need to come on more, man. You are funny, bro.
I'm telling you, I've seen people that like it's so emotional about everything. Like, come on, man, you need therapy. like Evan Samuel said, you need therapy, man.
No, Fuad, let him
listen. Listen, bro, listen. Don't make me listen. You're from Philadelphia, right, bro? You're from Philadelphia. First and first, my man.
They don't run men around there. They'll shoot you.
Yeah, man. That's why I argue like a man. I let you talk, then I talk.
I'm saying to you, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying to you now. Everything he threw at me, all right, when he said, "Who's allowing this? Who's allowing that?" Can I sack Arteta? It's your American owners who own the club who's allowing it to happen. When Guendouzi goes out, they could turn around and say, wait there, we're not going to give you 50 million. We got a French international over there who should be at Arsenal. They don't say nothing to him.
I want to stop you right there. You ask a question and then, can I sack Arteta?
No, but I'm asking you, is the owners who can sack him?
Question.
Right?
Let him answer the question then. Let him answer. Go on, Jobinho.
You can't ask a question. Oh, can you sack Arteta? But the owner, this. Of course, you can sack Arteta. Why can't you not sack Arteta? Tell me, why can't you sack Arteta?
Leon, why I can't sack Arteta? Because I don't own the club. How can I sack the man? Come on, how can I sack? I don't own the club. You live in Philadelphia. Exactly. How can I sack him?
Well, let me. You just asked the question.
Come on, guy. You're talking nonsense, bro. I can sack Arteta. Man, what do you think you are on Ricky Lynch,
I'm telling you about. This is like, this guy needs therapy, man. I'm telling you.
Nah, man. You Americans are crazy. Brother. How can I sack Arteta?
Okay,
You American
can I
always
answer
could
that?
sack
Can
him.
I answer that? Fuad,
You know, but how can I sack him?
Hold on. Are you a fan or what? A fan
Exactly.
is like, a fan
No,
is
bro, I
somebody
can't
that
sack
can
him.
just go and they can
No, but
break
I'm
the
saying to you,
appointment.
you said to me, I can sack out. The question you said to me that I can sack Arteta. How can I
didn't
sack
say-
someone? I don't even
No.
own the club.
Wait, hold on, Fuad. Hold on,
When
Fuad.
did I say you
problem with
can
Fuad,
sack
hold on,
These
Jobinho.
American
Jobinho, hold on.
I said, why can't
on,
you
bro.
sack Arteta?
just
That's
said
what
I
I
can
said.
sack the
Why
guy.
can't you?
Jobinho, hold on. We got
I don't own the
Abdullahi
club.
coming. Hold on, Fuad, hold on.
Come on,
Don't have
bro.
to make me keep muting you. Hold on. Let me say something. Let me say this, Fuad, yeah? You have underestimated the power of the fans too much. I've gave you the example of Man United. Now let me give you the example. Now let me give you an example of Arsenal fans. Arsene Wenger was pushed out. Arsene Wenger did not want to leave. Yeah, Arsene Wenger loved the power that he had at this club. Yeah, the fans had enough, and the fans and the club knew that the majority of the fans, once the majority of the fans have had enough, the club will react. But the problem is, people like you, there's two types of people in this world. Because I got some people like that in my own family. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say to me, "Oh, why do you fight your family?" Do you know why? Because as much as I love them, I hold them accountable. If they do something wrong to me, I'm gonna hold them accountable. Not because because you're my mom or because you're this.
Side. Let me trump on your comment. You know, the reason like that, fans like that is the reason why Wenger stays that long at that club. Fans like him is the reason why we don't have Klopp in our team. Fans like him is the reason why we don't have Guardiola in our team. Fans like him is the reason why we don't have Tuchel in our team. Fans like him, should I keep on going?
Keep going. Because I wanted Wenger out.
Fans like Fuad are the ones that
Fans like me, fans like me.
Hold on a second.
Brother, listen.
Fans like Fuad are the ones that would say, "Oh, why were we protesting to get Arsene Wenger out? He's never going to leave. The board will never sack him." But then they sacked him. So what are you talking about? Apply enough pressure and we'll sack him, bro. Fuad, you're talking to no one, bro.
Listen, don't disrespect this brother from this guy.
Wait, hold on. Before you land, hold on. Big up Abdullahi. How you doing, my bro? How you doing? I can't hear you. Oh, you're on mute. You might be on mute, my guy.
Maybe you need like an AirPod or something.
Yeah, have you got your AirPods connected?
Yo, brother from America, brother, I swear, all right, I'm telling you, Arsenal fans,
Try come back on.
Arsenal fans, brother from America, okay, brother, I'll be honest with you. I wanted Wenger out, all right? I'll tell you straight. I went on TV and said Wenger out. But Arsenal fans, bro, they moan. If you sat in the stadium, you'd have one side cursing when Ozil was there, Ozil out. You had the other side saying Ozil in. You had one side saying Arteta, Wenger out, Wenger in. When's he going to stop?
But you know,
I'm asking you, when's it going to stop, bro? We're going to enjoy the game. You got fans who are screaming at each other's necks. When's it going to stop?
All right, just because you ask for change and you got change, and it's not the change that you like, doesn't mean that you don't have to keep asking for change.
No, but I'm saying
keep asking for change until you have the results.
Yeah,
that
but
you
I'm
need.
saying to you, when do we stop? Okay, we keep sacking managers.
I'll tell you when it stops. Can I tell you when it stops?
When
we have a good manager that is good enough.
No, bro. When the American owners leave, bro. When the American owners leave, Arsenal, it'll stop. Everyone knows it's the owner.
What do you mean it's the owner? Well, hold on, Jogbino, hold on a second. This is what I say about you, Fuad. Yeah, you flip and flop. You told me, you sat on this train. Hold on, let me land. I'm gonna mute you. What I'm saying is, yeah, no, because he doesn't let me land, bro. He don't let no one land, bro. What I'm saying he sat on here and said, "Oh, we shouldn't be critical of this transfer window. It's been like this for so long. It's been like this even like from way before Arteta. So don't bring the Cronkies. The Cronkies only been in power since 17, 18. We ain't won the league since 04. What about the people that were in charge then? So don't now try come with that. You are flip-flop. And because you've been getting so much heat on my chat, yeah, because real Arsenal fans are on this. Now you're flip-flopping, bro.
No, I'm not flip-flopping, bro. Listen, listen. I'm not deluded as you. Arsenal ain't gonna win the title with the Cronkies. I'm telling you now, Mr. America. You tell all them American fans who support Arsenal in Philly, who supports Arsenal around the world, with the Cronkies in power, Arsenal never win in the league. So enjoy it. That's what I'm saying to you. You just said
enjoy
what? No, because whoa. He just said the worst thing ever happened if Arsenal finished top 4. Why? The Cronkies get the money, they build in America. So you just gotta hope this guy gets you right.
Why are you saying when Arsenal win, you know how much Cronky taken out of Arsenal? You know how much Cronky have taken out? He haven't taken out any money out of Arsenal. So why do you keep on pushing that narrative?
Of course they do.
Whatever Arsenal make, they spend it. They have been the most spenders since they became full owner of Arsenal. They have become the most spenders since they become full owners of Arsenal.
I look who we bought. All dead weight.
And who's that? Who's the responsibility of that? That's the manager. It all falls back to the manager.
Yeah, but I'm asking you, okay, was you a fan of Mustafi?
Why are you bringing Mustafi into this conversation?
Because
Abdullahi, hold on, Fuad, hold on. Abdullahi,
speak.
Can you speak?
It looks like it's still on mute.
It's still on mute, bro. Is it on mute? Check it. You know what, yeah? Have you connected your AirPods? Try not connecting your AirPods, bro.
Yo, North, there's a little button on your thing. Just plays mute. Tell them to unmute it.
Yeah, there's a mute button. You should see it at the bottom. It says mute.
The bottom, unmute it.
Oh, hold on. Abdullahi, speak. Nah, still can't hear anything.
Nah, still can't hear.
Yeah, but listen. Let me read out some comments because we had a lot of comments. I haven't been able to get through all of them because Fuad's delusion. Arsenal's best team was built on bargains. Lauren 8.5 mil, Torre 500k, Campbell 3, Cole 3. Buys selfless players with technique. Like flipping Xhaka, Ben White for nearly 100 million is the issue. Fair enough point. Sevilla, Atletico, Lille, etc. buy wiser than Arsenal, and many of their players stroll into the Arsenal squad with ease. Why didn't Unai Emery get this support? He's a better manager than Arteta. Fuad can't answer that because you know he is. Even when he looks at the CV. Even when you look at the CV. Even when you look at the CV, bro, please relax.
No.
Even when you look at the CV. Man United and Arsenal are the same. Greedy owner, no structure, deluded fan base. Only thing separate them is their location. We've got no money because these clowns are shipping out players like returns to Amazon. Fuad. Glad you muted him. He's jarring, man. See, Fuad, you're jarring, bro. Fuad very lost.
You know what? These are the same people. If he does something good, come out and apologize. These are the same people. If he delivers something big, I swear down, bruh. I want you all to come back.
How you doing, my guy?
And I'll clap you as fake fans forever.
Hey, Northside.
Bruv, I don't know. Abdullahi, what are you doing, bro? We can't hear you, bruv.
Abdullahi, it's your speakers. It's the pods, I don't think the pods go with your thing, bro.
Turn your Bluetooth off. Turn your Bluetooth off on your phone.
Yeah, it's the pods, bro.
Turn your Bluetooth off on your phone.
I got AirPods and it's working perfectly.
I don't know. Some of them.
Nah,
I don't know. Some of them.
Lyle Fitzgerald said, "Nah, Fuad, just become a Bolton fan. That's the levels you like."
Never. I went up them ways.
Listen, I want to ask a question to Abdullahi. Keep speaking. Let's see if we can hear you. No, I can't hear you now, bro. I can't hear you now. I don't know what's going on, my guy. But listen, just keep trying. Listen, Jogbino, what made you an Arsenal fan? Like, what got you? Because obviously you're from Philly, you're American. What got you?
All right, let me explain to you the saddest thing. When I was I became an Arsenal fan because my dad was an Arsenal fan, and I looked up my dad so much, and he was an Arsenal fan. And then I went through that stage that Fuad is in right now, but I was very young, and he's an old man. He should be in a better stage than that. But let me just say, when I went through the stage, that's when my dad said he stopped supporting Arsenal because of when they sell Ashley Cole. And then I used to think, why you stop selling it? And then
As he froze for you, he's froze for me.
Yeah, man.
He's froze.
It's the internet, isn't it? I think over there it blows up or something. They got to reboot.
All right.
Yeah, carry on. Yeah, go on.
So my dad said he stopped supporting. My dad stopped supporting Arsenal because of when they sell Ashley Cole to Chelsea. That's when he stopped supporting Arsenal. He said he don't like the way how this club is going. It's going down the drain. And I used to wake up early in the morning, go down the basement and watch Arsenal fan. And I remember even the FA Cup. I made a whole video about it when Aaron Ramsey scored the goal, and I thought this was the end of it. And then I saw that same cycle going on, and then I started getting into my early 20s, and I started realizing this is not good. It's like, it's not good for me. And then I was getting into argument with other people, and I started looking at it the other side. And then I realized this club is just taking us for a fool. And I used to be the guy that would buy every single jersey. And until last year was the last time that I bought jersey. Up to now, I'm not buying it until Arteta is gone. That's my stance. And I'm looking at it, and then I realized, man, this is not good. And the sad part about it, because I have a little brother. My little brother don't even know what Arsenal is. He supports football because since I moved out of college, I went to college, and then I wasn't there to help him watch Arsenal. And my dad had given up on Arsenal. So that's a whole generation Arsenal have missed out on. And now he don't even know what Arsenal is. And I bought him the T-shirt, and he don't even know why he's wearing that T-shirt. He just wear it. And he said when you wear it, people just laugh at him. So he don't even wear the shirt anymore. So that's a whole generation we have missing out on because of we're allowing people like Fuad to have voices and pushing a narrative that do not need to be pushed. It's the same thing. That's why, like I'm a Republican. But you see, one thing I admire about the Democrat people, it's like when they're ready to push a narrative, they know the right people to push into TV and push the narrative into it. You understand, right? And that's what we need. We need to stop encouraging these people that are pushing negative narrative and start encouraging people that are pushing positive narrative of like, so we can push our club back to where it needs to be. The more we give voices like this, like I remember I watched Cutter Show TV. I was very upset about him celebrating the North London Derby because there's somebody that could be in between the line of like I'm Arteta in or Arteta out. So now when you support that win, that only just pushed that somebody that was right in between to be into the Arteta in. So now you have lost one person that is now gone into the negative side, and we keep on having that, and the club is keep on going farther and farther and farther behind. So sometimes you got to look at it for the future, not for now. You understand, right? So that's why I think it's very dangerous showing people like him that is pushing this narrative. That's just my point of view.
Yeah. No, I get how you feel, but what it is this, yeah. We're all Arsenal fans, and Fuad is a good guy. Me and him, we got along very well, and I have a lot of respect for him. It's just like when it comes to football, when it comes to our club, we see things very different. But one thing I like about Fuad is he never gets disrespectful. And as long as you're not disrespectful, you can have your voice on my platform. I don't have to agree with you, but you can have your voice because my voice is not more than you because I'm from England, you're from America. My voice is not more, it's not worth more because I feel like Fuad doesn't have high standards and I feel like I do have high standards. No, Fuad is a fan just like me and you. And that's why Fuad, he's always welcome on my platform because at the end of the day, if we don't have dialogue, how are we ever going to change? It's like us. It's like, you know what it is? It's almost like people that face racism not having talks with people that don't face racism. Not saying that Fuad is the same as somebody that's racist. Of course not.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is unless we open a discussion to everyone, we'll never be able to understand each other or have a conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? How are we going to teach people that are racist if we never want to converse with them? How are we going to teach people, the Arsenal fan base that don't realize that they support a club with so much heritage and support a club that has won so much that you're thinking in a Tottenham mentality way? Because one thing Fuad can't say, he knows why we're bigger than Tottenham, and he will go to trophies. So why does he not hold Arsenal accountable in the same way? Because you can't talk trash about Tottenham, but then you expect Arsenal not to win.
Yes.
With that mentality is why Chelsea's been able to almost catch up with us in terms of trophies. Because we have had too many people that are complacent with us not challenging. It may seem harsh that me and you are demanding trophies. Football is a competition. Football is a competition. You enter a competition to win. Any form of
you're
competition.
Right.
Well, why are you in a competition then? Just to be part of it. When we talk about Real Madrid, Fuad, you know in your heart, when we talk about Real Madrid, Barcelona, you know we mention those clubs and we don't mention clubs like Tottenham and all that because of how much they won. Not because of being part of a top four. You know that, Fuad. You know that, bro. You're old enough. Anyway, Bobby
That's
P,
true.
how you doing, bro?
Very well, yourself, mate?
I'm good. What do you want to say?
I was just about to say, sorry, it's a bit odd that Arsenal have let all their utility players go in one window, and all these players are the same kind of players that have running the contracts out. So you've got Chambers going out, you could have played right back, and we've obviously got 2 injuries towards right backs already, with the likes of obviously Takahiro being injured as well, and even Cedric's meant to be injured now. So we've let him go. We've let Marie go. Obviously, they weren't going to start, but just all these utility players going. And then we look at the last few weeks that we've had as well in terms of injuries and the lack of plays that we've had. We've chosen not to buy anyone in those positions to strengthen, which has meant that we've dropped points and essentially ruined our season, really. It was ruined anyway, to be fair, but the reality is, if we'd had, let's say, some cover for midfield, if we took a hit on the Guendouzi loan deal and just said, "Look, we'll take our feedback or whatever," we could have had him back. We could have done the same with Saliba, which would still be an upgrade on Ben White at centre back. We've just made a load of shitty mistakes, but the reality is, I just don't see it getting any better. And I saw you guys the other day, and I appreciate what you're trying to say, but I just don't see where your logic comes from, because and this isn't in a disrespectful way, so don't take it that way, but I'm just saying that I just can't see how they're doing anything right. So coming into Arteta's reign now, we've lost all our best players. So the most talented players we've had really ever in this era of play now, from since, let's say, Arteta or even Emery, has probably been Aubameyang. He's the only one that's actually been on an elite level. Nobody else we've ever signed has been an elite level signing when we got him, and we've ruined him. Whether that was his attitude, but it was up to the manager to get the best out of him, and it's just going round in circles, I reckon.
Fuad, reply. I'm going to let you reply. What do you think to that?
Bro, to be honest with you, bro, like I said, I listen, it's like I can see what's going on. Bro, listen, it's like he said it there, but at the same, do you know what it is? To be honest with you,
I'm hearing you.
No, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to transfers, bro, you can't defend Arsenal when it comes to the transfer. They've always been that for 17 years. But this transfer market, apparently, though, I don't know what it is, but there's rumours going around saying that, you know, that Douglas, he's on the way, he might be signing for Arsenal now in a bit.
Douglas Luiz, yeah.
Yeah, they say, I think that's part of the thing. That's one player in, but listen, with the situation with Guendouzi and stuff like that, and sending out Nathan Niles, I can't defend that. I told him that because I don't agree with it. Because I don't like.
Why do you back this system so rigorously?
Because the reason why I back Arteta, all right, bro. The reason why I'm backing him, and I hope he gets you right, because I don't like. The reality is, all right, he's there at the club. They're not going to sack him, so you can only hope for the best. Our owners, like, there's no surely if you're upstairs on the board, you've got to be questioning him, saying you've got one international French player, you got Saliba, you got and there's got to be someone upstairs questioning. And if there's no one questioning it, bro, that's just bad on all Arsenal fans. Regardless if you're Arteta in or out, it's just bad for the club all in general.
I agree with you. You understand? Like, that is true. But like what Northside said, if the fans stop going, all this, they're gonna sack him as soon as possible.
But
it's all up to the fans.
Northside, listen, I big up Northside because Northside went to with the Cronky out, there was a few thousand there, and Northside was one of them people, and Turkish when he set it up. And he'll tell you straight, there was more people interested in getting a new kit than worried about the Cronkies. Am I right, Northside?
Yeah.
Was there more people on that day happier about getting the kit, the new kits out than worried about the club? That's the fan base for you.
Then you can't blame the fans. Like I'll give you a scenario. If I own a store and then right next to a Gucci store, right, and then it's fake Gucci, and then I have people keep on buying it, are you going to tell me I'm going to stop selling fake Gucci to sell real Gucci?
No, but this is not a sale. This is okay. You said it's a sport, right? This ain't a sale. Arsenal's a sport. I'm saying to you
to the sport.
Because I'm saying to you there's got to be someone upstairs questioning him. If they're allowing this mediocre to go, like, okay, it is a bit of a shambles when you got players like out on loan, and then we're just sending players like we sell like 8 miles, we just let him on loan. Roma, it's like how we treated him. I didn't agree with it one bit. Like Xhaka was already in bed with Roma, learning Italian, and he still gets off. I never agreed with that. But I'm saying to you, all these things, and like you don't look at the point I'm trying to tell you. All these things, regardless, even though Arteta is in the hot seat, ain't there someone upstairs saying, wait there, mate. We ain't got no players. You want us to spend money. You got an international midfielder. You got an upcoming world-class defender. You got you send the players out on loan, and now you're asking us to go and spend you. And like you're mistreating Nicolas Pepe. You're mistreating Bayern. So there's no one upstairs. So all the people in power are just sitting there smoking their cigarettes, allowing it to happen. Ain't anyone questioning him? That's not just good. That's bad for all the fan base. So there's got to be someone up there who got the corners or something.
I think one of the problems we've got is this club's so, to be honest, fucked, because what we've done is we went from a strategy of just before Arteta was Wenger was going, we appointed Mislintat. We had Sinelli as well. So the idea was we brought in the best scouting system ever. Mislintat unearthed everyone. And the next season, we decided to get rid of him. So that changes the whole structure. So they went from, okay, we're going to work on finding talents. Then they went, fuck that. What we'll actually do is we'll go ahead and just become friends with agents. So that's what Sinelli started doing with some people. And then they went, wait a second, this is too corrupt for us. They've already fired all the scouts. So then they go, we're losing money. We're doing stupid deals like the Pepe one and losing out shitloads of money. We don't know where the money's gone because some agents have pocketed it because we've been in bed with them. And then now they're saying, shit, we need to start hiring scouts again. It's all messed up. They don't know what they're doing from. They should have never got rid of Mislintat. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. So, like, there was no real reason to get rid of Mislintat. It's because he had a good eye on players. And they were like, well, we don't actually need to spend this much money on scouts because we'll just negotiate with some agents. And then that's why they got shafted on so many players. It's as simple as that. And now what they're going to do, really, they're going to start saying, right, we'll start dealing with players. And Douglas Luiz, to be honest with you, is inconsistent. If anybody watches him, yeah, he's got the potential to be good, but he's inconsistent. Even Villa fans will tell you he's not a consistent player at all. And we've got loads of inconsistent players anyway, so we're just signing some more.
Let me say something. You know, like the owner, they're like a big time drug dealer.
Be right back.
Right. So if I go and then give my product out in the hood, I don't care how it's sold, as long as I get my money back. You understand, right? So it doesn't matter if the product is shit or whatever it is. You understand, right? As long as I'm getting my money back, that's all I care about. So you can't blame the owner that we getting sold a crap product and we still buying it. You understand, right? So if I'm making my profit, you can't blame the owner for making their money. It's us, the fans. We need to blame ourselves because we the one that keep on buying that dead weight product that it's no good for us.
But
And it's only
brother,
destroying us.
brother from America, brother.
Yes.
This guy Bobby will tell you. Do you know? As soon as a fan gives up the season ticket, tell him what happens, Bob.
Oh, there'll be 100, 1,000. You got to bear in mind that this is a London club. This club had Thierry. You know this anyway. But the reality is, there's no way on earth you're ever going to get this over 17 million plus fans for Arsenal. There's never going to be a chance. If you gave up that season ticket, there'd be a queue bigger than the actual people in the Emirates.
Okay, I get what you're saying. You said that, right? So if a drug addict stop being a drug addict, does that not mean that there's another drug addict that's gonna pick up the drug addict? But don't you want to clean your hands off from that?
But it's different when you live near the stadium. People who live near the stadium, who lives in Islington, who lives in Highbury, who lives round the corner from the Emirates, it's quite hard for them to give up.
Okay, that's you guys. I remember we went through a period doing the Sixers because I support the 76ers. We went to a period where it's like we were just losing games just to lose games to have draft pick after draft pick. During that time, the whole fans just stopped going. And then at a certain point that the league had to come into it and then had to step up and said, this is what's going on right now. It's not good. And that's why they stopped doing that process thing and start actually taking the game more seriously. But if you guys, I don't know why society has become so soft that you cannot hold your own self of saying, oh, if I don't do it, somebody else will do it. Are you worried about what somebody else is doing rather than what you will do?
No,
There's
but
a
if I
problem.
do,
There's a
And
problem.
that's true,
Right,
Fabinho. That's true, yeah. Because
but it's
I'll
true,
say
but-
this,
but-
yeah.
but
Hold on,
it's different
Fuad.
context,
Hold on, Fuad. I'll say this, yeah. Only in football do we have people like this because we are customers. Fuad, you go to the games. They're not free. You have to pay. As a paying customer, let me say this. If you go to a restaurant, you don't like the food, and they say, well, trust the process. You'll say, nah, I've asked for some food. My girlfriend ain't happy. I'm not happy. I want a better service. You are in your right to ask that as a paying customer. We are paying customers when it comes to this football club. Also, another thing I'll say, would you cry if the director of Apple or of Samsung, of any of these multi-billion pound companies gets told, you're not good enough, you're not fitting the job, you've got some objectives, you're not hitting your objectives, you're out? You wouldn't cry. It's only when it's Arsenal, and this is what annoys me. In every job, I'm a plumber, yeah? I'm a gas engineer, I fit boilers, yeah? If I'm not good enough, my boss fires me. Are you going to cry about it? No, you won't. Everyone gets judged. Everyone has objectives to meet. If you're not good enough, you get fired. Why are you making excuses for somebody that's getting paid millions a year? Even if he gets fired from Arsenal, he may get another job. It may just be he's good enough for Arsenal. I don't understand. When you look at football right now, the most successful teams, Fuad, are the teams that are actually hire and fire because they get to success quicker. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Chelsea, they've been the most successful teams in the last 10 years. And when you tell me we're classy Arsenal, we're not classy. We're not classy. The way we're dealing with Pepe ain't classy. The way we're dealing with Guendouzi
Exactly.
ain't classy. This club has not been classy for a very long time. Yeah?
But no,
So
that's what
before
I'm saying
you
to you.
come with this classy, and you know what? I don't care about being classy. I care about winning. Because guess
They're
what?
saying
Yeah,
about
but
winning.
I'm saying to you is,
Hold on. This is the last thing I'm going to say on it. When you see the documentary of Michael Jordan, yeah, on Netflix, yeah, about how he pushed his team, there was nothing classy. He was a ruthless winner. And I bet you any money, a lot of these players that we love in Arsenal Football Club, I bet you any money, they're not this classy that you think they are. Yeah, they were ruthless winners. And that's what got it over the line. And that's what I want, because competitive sport is like that. Competitive sport is like that. It's not about being a nice guy. But you like this nice guy bull crap. I care about this club. I care about when I have my son, I can say, look, Arsenal are up there with Man United, Liverpool. We've won 20 League Cups. You know how many we're on right now? 13. We're not even up there. And Chelsea are 4 away from having a trophy haul as big as Arsenal. We are this close to being the 4th biggest club. And your complacency is leading to that because it's 17 years of BS.
No, but you know,
And you know, let me say something. Please, let me say something. And you know, that's going back to real life. You see, like Apple, right? When Apple make their product every single year, people keep on going every single year. And it's only one little thing that they change. But they know that they're going to have that customer that's going to come every year.
Fuad coming.
So they don't, why do I need to change it? And you have people complaining, but they go every year. They'll complain and go every year. Like me, I go every 2 years to change my Apple phone because I know they're not gonna change. There's not that much from last year than this year. You understand, right? So it's the same thing as an Arsenal fan. If you said I don't want to go this year, they're not gonna stop you from your ticket. They can hold your season ticket until next year. Isn't that true, or am I wrong about that? Can't you hold your season ticket for a whole year?
Yeah. And you keep renewing it.
So, yeah, you can, and even that, you can buy your season ticket and not
Yeah,
go.
but then let me.
That would send a bigger message.
Let me put some facts in, all right?
Okay.
This is a fact. You know, a person with a season ticket will pay maybe a few £1,000. But you know, if you want to go to a single game, a crap seat in the Emirates when the stadium goes blue, because you go online, costs you like £342. But you know, people pay it. So how do you stop them people from paying it? So regardless, all the things you say, there's when I go online and I'm booking my tickets and I'm thinking, I will click on it and I click on the blue thing. How much are the tickets for this week? Oh, people are paying £342 just to go and sit in the high stands of the Emirates. So regardless, fans will pay it.
That's really cheap.
I know, but I'm just saying to you, fans. No, but I'm saying it's hard for fans, like fans who've been going for 30 or 40 years of their life, who lives by the stadium. It's quite hard for them. Just like I've been doing it for so long, and I know it ain't gonna happen. Fans will not.
But if you really care about change, I'm sorry, Fuad, they can watch it on TV. If you really care about change, you will do the sacrifices to have those changes. All of this, I've been going for 40 years, I've been going for 30 years. Well, your club is going nowhere. It's going in circles.
You know,
We know this because it's been 17 years. I want to ask a question to Bobby. Bobby, you've gone a bit quiet. Where would this manager, for you, you know, what do you want with this manager? And I'm just going to say my opinion and then I'll let you have your opinion. For me, I want Arteta out because I never wanted him in. He's not good enough. There was better managers, with better CVs to come in for this job. Clearly, he's not good enough. Edu, Vinay, and this owner can follow him outside of this club. Not good enough. For me, even if he gets top 4, it's not good enough because that will be the next excuse. That will be the next FA Cup win. Oh, because he got top 4. Let's give him another
2 more years.
Extraction. What for you, Bobby? Do you feel what do you want out of the club? Because has it gone? I think it's gone.
Yeah. But
let's come back in. I'll point it to you, Jogbinho. What do you want?
Like what you said.
Fuad never wants to tell me what he wants. He always wants to tell me what the club wants. What do you want?
2 more years. Like me, I want Arteta to be gone right now. If he's gone right now, and then we can have like Ten Hag or somebody, you understand, or Graham Potter. If we have him, I seriously believe we can have top 4. And that means that next year we will have Saliba back and even at the possibility of having Guendouzi back. And now our team will become even stronger to compete in the Champions League and all of that. But right now, you're wondering why people are not signing. It's obvious. It's because of if you as a player, you look at the way how Aubameyang is being treated after helping this guy win an FA Cup, and now nobody even know why he's out of the club, and you being treated like that. And who knows why Aubameyang is not talking? Maybe it's in his contract not to say anything bad against the club. Nobody knows. But Arteta is not telling us what's the reason why he's been out of the club.
I think that comes from the Premier League. Hold on,
but I'm going to ask you the question as well, yeah?
Yeah, go on in.
So Jogbinho, for you, what is the direction you want this club to take from right now on? We're 4 days away from this window closing. What do you want to see? And then I'm going to ask Bobby.
Yeah, sorry, my dog is going crazy.
Who's Arteta out?
Yeah. He's getting mad because Arteta is acting crazy. He's been Arteta out.
What do you want to see? Because to me, I want a striker, I want a new number 10, and I want a CDM, all world class, and I want it at the end of this window, and I want this manager out. I don't care where he finishes.
You know what's the most important thing right now for Arsenal? It's Arteta being out. That's the most important thing. It's more important than the striker. Because we're gonna have a striker, right? And I will guarantee you this. Within 3 months, there's somebody else that's going to be ostracized out of the club. There's another player that's going to be out. There's going to be discipline. And after that, another 3 months is going to be another player. It's just going to keep going on in a cycle and a cycle. Because anybody that you see, Arteta, you can just see by the way how he acts, is somebody that, those people when you were little, that you make fun of, and then all of a sudden they're like the class, they're the one that the teacher make in charge of class. So now they think that they have all the power. So they start making all these rules and want to just control everything. And that's who Arteta is. And trust me, that's the most important thing.
Okay, cool. Bobby, what do you expect from this? What would you like to see?
I'd like to see a striker. I'd like to see a central midfielder. I'd like to see a right back and probably another defensive midfielder. But to be honest with you, I'd swap all of that for Arteta to be out, because realistically, we could save £100 million if we signed nobody and just got rid of Arteta. And the reason I say that is because we'll buy someone now. There isn't a world-class striker available to us in this window. There isn't. There's Haaland, he won't come to us. There's Mbappe. So there is the elite players, but we're that far behind because our manager can't convince them. But the problem is, if we got another manager in right now, anybody, Aubameyang would stop playing again. Yeah, so we saved ourselves a makeshift striker till the end of the season. So that's 50 million saved. In terms of an additional midfielder, Guendouzi, Niles would probably come back into the fold. You'd have bloody Torreira, he's not been sold yet, has he? So you've got probably about £100 million. I'd probably say about £140 million worth of players that have been ostracised, like you said, and they've just gone to shit because they're useless now. So, for example, you might find, let's say next year, Saliba being a better player. I think Saliba's a much better player than Ben White anyways, but so I'd say you'd have Saliba come back in, but he's never going to come back in under Arteta. So that's let's say Saliba's £100 million defender in 3 years. Under Arteta, he's gone this summer for £40 million.
No,
that's £60 million.
Bobby,
he might. I can't see him playing under Arteta.
The club's confirmed Saliba. The club's confirmed it. It's been go look on Arsenal FC. They've confirmed it. The club have confirmed that William Saliba will not be sold to thing. He's coming back into the Arsenal team next season.
He rejected it. He said he doesn't want to.
Hold on. Why are you so confident in it when last year Arteta came out before the beginning of the season?
Because these American owners. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm so confident he's coming back. All right, because I said it with Martinelli. All right, I said Martinelli. The moment. This is what I said, and this is Arsenal for you. I said this to my friend, and I got it. Even Fink said. I said. The moment Liverpool was rumoured around interested in Martinelli, what did Arsenal do? They started playing.
That's not why Martinelli came in the team.
I know how these owners work. Soon as Real Madrid are sniffing round Saliba, you think Arsenal are going to sell him for 40 million, knowing they can bring him back and sell him for double? Next.
Okay. If I can speak, let me speak, please. Let me speak.
Speak then.
All right. You said Martinelli came back in the team because of it was the rumor.
No. Go.
Why did Martinelli came back?
Liverpool was sniffing around him. Liverpool is sniffing around Martinelli. Everyone knows that in the UK.
Okay. You have answered my question. Let me reply. Come on, man. You have to let us go back and forth. But all right. So you said that. it's not because of Emil Smith Rowe injury. That's why Martinelli came in the team.
No,
And
he came into the
he
team
already-
because
he
of
already took
Lacazette,
out-
bro. I
he
mean,
wasn't gonna play
Abanyan.
Pepe.
He played. No, he dropped Abanyan and he started playing Martinelli.
No,
That's
it
what
wasn't.
happened.
It was Emil Smith Rowe that was injured, and then
Saka.
Martinelli came in.
No, he scored them goals, didn't he? He went off for the Bayern and scored against West
No,
Ham?
it was because of Smith Rowe.
I think he
No,
moved
I-
back
I-
last
I
season at
I remember
Chelsea.
Saka getting injured. Martinelli came on, and then we
And
wasn't
scored.
sure how long Saka was going to be out for. And then he played Martinelli. Martinelli scored, and then he scored in the next match, and that's why he knew he couldn't drop him.
Yeah,
Because
that's
this guy,
Exactly.
this guy
he's
never
saying
wanted
he
to
sniffed because of Klopp. What? Where did you got that from?
It's in the transfer rumors, bro.
Do you know what? Let's quickly
See,
ask
honest to
Fuad.
God, go now.
Fuad,
Fuad,
what do you want?
online
Hold on.
and go and have a look for yourself. Do your own research.
Okay, cool. Fuad, what do you
If
want?
I'm wrong,
What do
I'm
you
wrong.
want?
I'm not wrong. I've seen my own eyes.
Fuad, what do you want from this club going forward?
Bro, at the end of the day, all right, I don't. The problem with the club is the way Arsenal's run. All right, to be honest with you, everyone I find a lot of Arsenal Arteta fans are really deluded because everyone's saying go and get Tom Hanks. He ain't gonna go leave Ajax for Arsenal now. All right, he ain't gonna do it.
Isn't that the same thing we said about
I'm just saying to you,
Antonio
no.
Conte?
Yeah, but look,
He wasn't going to Tottenham.
Exactly.
exact. And look what happened when this is the reality of football, bro. See, this is it. Conte is a top manager, but where the club is, they're not top enough. They're not big enough.
Not a top manager, huh?
He's a top manager, but where he
So
is
what's
now
your
managing,
point?
do you know if he was so top? Why is the man rejecting Conte and going to Barcelona?
Who are you talking about?
What?
But
Who you talking
Conte is a top manager, but the team he's at, they're not top. They can't attract big players, and that's proven today when Wolves.
What does Barcelona have to do with
Where
this?
is the Wolves player going? They've been linked with Tottenham. Conte is a top manager, nothing. But where he's at, it ain't going to attract top players. Because if he can't attract a midfielder from Wolves who's going to go Barcelona, that ends the conversation there.
Yeah, and you know what he'll do? Because he's a winner and he's
End
not
the
complacent
conversation,
like
bro.
you.
End
No,
the
because he's a
conversation.
winner and he's not
Look
complacent
where-
like you, what will happen is he'll go to a top team. What are you talking about?
It
You are the
doesn't-
same
it doesn't
person
matter.
telling me, you were the same person telling me you're bigging up Arteta. When I bring up Conte, you were bashing him. Yeah? Don't ever in your life put Conte in the same speech as Arteta, yeah? Because unlike your manager, he doesn't need $250 million and more to even be in a league title run. Yeah, my guy will win it for you. Give him 150. He will get the players in and he'll win it for you like that. Inter Milan didn't
Look
win
at
the
him
league
dancing
for
like a
years.
female.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I tell you, there's something wrong with this.
Fuad waffles, bro. Fuad waffles so much. And then when I bring in facts, he doesn't want to do that play violin. You can play violin, bro. Because I'm telling you, your club and our club is sinking like Titanic. And I'm trying to raise the standards for people to realize the club that I grew up supporting it. I grew up in 92. Yeah? I'm 29 years old. I grew up seeing Arsenal be the best. I used to go to the school with my chest up. No one could chat to me. Now look at me. I've been bantered for 17 years, and it's people like him why we get bantered and the club.
No, it's not bantered, bro. Look, your
Fans have a lot. Hold on, fans have a lot of say. Don't ever let Fuad ever try and tell you fans have a lot of say. Fans are the reason Wenger left. Yeah, fans were the reason.
Exactly.
True,
People
yeah.
not turning up to the flipping games. When we had the pandemic and people weren't coming in the stadiums, clubs were losing money. Why? Because without the consumer, there is no football. Without
I
the
think all we
consumer
need to do-
buying things. Bobby, gone.
I feel all we genuinely need to do is do what Everton fans have done. We don't need to boycott the stadium or anything like that, because reality is we're a much bigger club than Everton. For example, somebody wrote sprayed outside, Pereira out, Lampard in. I'm not suggesting someone graffitis Emirates, but just say, for example, somebody did graffiti Emirates and said Arteta out across the front of it. I bet you any money just before a game that would get noticed. So
Yo,
I don't know.
you know,
We
I'm not
can't do
suggesting
anything,
anyone does
apparently.
that.
We
I'm
don't
just
matter.
saying generally, we need to go out with banners. We need to say, look, this is not enough. There should be an Arteta out protest. And I know it seems extreme, but the point is, that's what we should be doing if we really want to change. Fuck the Cronky out protest, because that's not going to happen. You can't go to a chip shop and say, oh, fucking, I'd rather this other guy owns it. Get out. It's not going to work. They're going to be they'll get rid of it if you go in with a good enough offer. So the fans can't really afford to buy the football club. We could do if we collectively chipped in. But the point is, the reality is, it's not going to happen unless if another owner comes in. But with the manager, if we go out and we put the manager under pressure by saying, look, there's a banner out there and stuff like that, that's the only way we're going to get him out. Because the reality is, Arteta's in this job for one reason. It's because he's really good at politics. He's good at playing the game with the Cronkies. He knows how to play it. Oh, it's a pros. So you think of all the fans that have bought into this, like Fuad, and again, I'm not a disrespectful guy, so I don't go back and forth in a disrespectful way. But what I'd say is, look, Fuad believes him. He followed Arsenal. I don't agree with him, but I'd say this. If he can convince someone that supported Arsenal for so many years, imagine what level of... And he's never spoken to Fuad.
Yeah.
He's spoken to the owners. He's spoken to the owners for years and years and years. And he can... For the 2 years he's been speaking to the owners, he's convinced them he's a real deal. He's blagged them. He's blagged them. In their head, they think this guy's a real deal. He's going to turn the club around. He's going to do things our way. He'll do it the cheap way. But what they don't realise is they're fucking the club up. Like, no one's got any strategy in that club at all. Nobody's got any idea. They don't know how to recruit players. They don't know, do they want to bring... Now they're saying Hale End. Are they actually that good compared to other teams' players? Can we say Patino's ahead of what Villa have coming out of their youth? Can we say they're not? They just... If you put the players in that are coming out of our youth, apart from ESR and Saka, and they're 2 players out of how many? And neither of them are world class yet. Let's be honest. Neither of them are world class.
Big up my man from Mills.
No, he's not. He's not. Let's be honest. And I'll be honest. I like Saka, but he's not consistent. He's not consistent at all.
Nah, but do you know what, bro, Bobby? I'm saying to you, all right. I'm not.
Last thing, Fuad, because we're gonna wrap up. Because literally, it's been over 2 hours.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, Bobby. Before my man there, I'm not saying Conte's not a big manager. Conte is a world-beating manager, but I'm saying where he's at now ain't gonna attract the players. I can't like. Do you know the? Like I just feel like they spoke to the Wolves, like the guy who's meant to. What's his name? Who's linked with them? Just spoke to him. Was ready to take a medical, and he denied Tottenham. Not because of Conte. He just maybe didn't fancy going. It's like if Conte was at Chelsea, and like maybe. I won't lie, if he was at Arsenal, it's a different story because you're playing in the stadium, you're playing in a club with tradition who got big history. But when it comes where he is now, I can't see Conte.
Why does the club have big history, Fuad?
No, but I'm just saying to you, that's
No. Answer the question. No, you're not answering my question. I asked you a question, and now you're saying something else. Why has a club got big history? What's big history made of?
Trophies.
Right.
But I'm
so
a realist, bro.
Wait.
But
so why
our owners didn't come in like that, bro.
Why
Listen,
are
in
you?
2007, when the Adams was the let me tell you something about you Londoners. When the Adams was the play Arsenal, you all.
So if it's about trophies and that's what makes someone a big club and big history, why don't you hold our club still to the same standard? Because eventually we'll become a Nottingham Forest. Eventually we'll become Aston Villa. I wasn't even alive when Aston Villa won Champions League. I don't remember. I wasn't alive when Nottingham Forest won the Champions League. Yeah?
Northside, what I would say is sometimes there are some people they like you can take a horse to the river, but you can't force him to drink. And it's just some people, no matter how much you talk, there's nothing, they're not gonna listen. So just keep saying what you believe. And there are people that are gonna listen, and there are people that are not gonna listen.
But, as a fan, don't you want him to get it right? As a fan, come on, you're an Arsenal fan. Don't you really want to get it right? Okay, like if we get top 4 football,
no, because that's delusion. If I can see that he's not getting it right after 2 years,
every Arsenal fan wants to be in the Champions League.
Hold on, Fuad. You ask a question and then you snap at the person. You ask me a question. Let me answer it. You just said, "Don't you want him to get it right?" Of course, I want any Arsenal fan to get it right, but I'm seeing he's getting it wrong. I'm seeing managers with less, like Graham Potter, doing a better job. I'm seeing Steven Gerrard coming into Aston Villa. They're already playing better football than Arsenal. I'm seeing Conte going to Tottenham. He hasn't spent any money doing better.
I can answer the question.
Why can't we overachieve here? Why is it always that we can't overachieve? Other teams can overachieve. Leicester can overachieve. When I grew up, Leicester were nothing. They can overachieve. But when it's us, we can't ask for overachieving. This guy's underachieving, and you're trying to tell me, oh, don't you want Arsenal? Don't put it back on me, bro. My standards is us competing for the league title. Yeah? Why don't you raise your standards instead of asking me to drop my standards? Because when I grew up with an Arsenal winning. And Fuad, what's shocking about you is I know you weren't born since 2000 or 2004. You've seen this club win. And you sit there and you try and act like you're one of these new generation fans. You know what we were bought on. Yeah, I don't care, bro. That's the same guy that's brought in the process that you love. So I don't know why you're showing me.
Let me say something. Do I want Arteta to get it right? No. And you know why? Because
I rest my case, bruh. Can
I explain why? Because only Arteta getting it right to these people is getting top 4. And the worst thing that could happen to Arsenal is getting top 4. I said, we go to top 4 and we are going to get embarrassed. It's not going to be a pretty sight. You ever watch the movie Friday? You ever seen a Chihuahua fight a pit bull?
Can I ask you a question? We get top 4.
That's what is going to happen to Arsenal. It's a Chihuahua fighting a pit bull. We are going to get destroyed. We are going to get...
Listen, you can't say things like that because the fact of the matter is, if we get top 4...
Did you watch the Burnley game?
You said with a young team.
Do you want to see that performance at Burnley versus Bayern Munich?
Nah, bro.
Do you want to see that Burnley performance versus Bayern Munich?
From there. Nah, bro, that's just negativity, bro.
You know what, Jobino, you said about, do you want to see that that Burnley performance against Bayern Munich? Do I want to see that Nottingham Forest performance against Bayern Munich? And Fuad's gonna be like, Fuad's gonna make all the excuses in the world because it's his boy. I gotta go because it's already 2 hours 10 minutes. Quickly, Bobby, what's your last words? We're gonna get last words from everyone. Bobby, what's your last words?
I just say, okay, whenever we play Liverpool, City, Chelsea, we know we're getting slapped, don't we? So just imagine us in the Champions League.
Right.
Simple as that. Just imagine, just easy as that.
Literally, I agree with you, bro. Jobino.
Let me say, if any Arsenal players ever watch this stream, I'm begging you, perform shit so this manager can go away. That's the best thing that could happen to this club. The faster we get rid of him, the better we start rebuild. Sometimes a house, it's not fully constructed. You have to destroy it and start over. And if any Arsenal fan is watching this, they need to get on Aubameyang's side and destroy and don't win no game. Come there, kick the ball, and try to lose as much game as you can. Because that's the only way we can win. I'm seriously, I already seen enough to know that we're not going to move forward with this manager. And it's only going to get worse.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
Well said. Well said. Fuad, last comment.
Yo, do you know what? I'm just going to say this, all right? You know what? On a real note, Bobby, if you were there with a Bayern situation, bro, no one knows what's going on. That yellow card.
I agree.
Yeah, because Bobby, over here, there's been a scandal with the Arsenal players, but they never mentioned no names. I'm not saying it's a Banyan, but that scandals, there's a few. No, seriously, bro. The Premier League will not want that to come out.
I gotta go.
The only thing I'd say about that, Fuad, is I'd say this really quickly. Is if you watch Aubameyang in the okay, I'll be honest with you, Aubameyang is an individual. I don't know him. But if you check how humble he is, watch his edition of MTV Cribs when he goes on there. You just give me an idea. Is this guy the kind of guy that goes out partying, getting drunk? It's not him. Is it him that goes like those claims that he had heart lesions? It was just differences in he's not a pisshead. He's not a Lingard. He's not a Grealish. He's not a Foden. Even if he was a Lingard, Grealish and Foden, if we had those kind of players in our setup, say Grealish and Foden, Arteta would have thrown him out. But he's not got the same characteristics as a Grealish. You look at his wife, you look at his kids, you look at how they operate in their house. Obviously, I've only seen it on the Cribs edition, but just watch how he is with his family. He's not the kind of guy to do that. He's out with his dad and his mum. He went to France to see his mum who was seriously ill. He's had health condition after health condition. You don't throw a guy like that under the bus. Yeah, fair enough. He might be a bit lackadaisic because he's African or whatever, but that's no reason to throw him under the bus. And I don't think he's been disrespectful because he's not come out and said anything disrespectful to Arteta. Whereas all of us are painting the pitch that, and he's left the look. If you look at what's happening from Arteta to Aubameyang, basically what he's doing is he's turning around and he's saying, this player is on his own, leaving there, and that's it. But the reality is, Aubameyang's not countered that. He said, look, find me a club.
Yeah. G Money, how you doing?
I know.
How
You
you
know,
doing,
he
bro?
does come. He does come across a family person.
Fuad,
Like,
Fuad,
the
relax,
fact is,
bro.
though, bro.
Fuad,
You know what? No,
relax.
side. Do you know what? I'm gonna send. I'm gonna get hold of proof before I speak, and I'll send you out something. All right. Then you come back and tell me.
Man's presenting G Money, bro. Let me, bro, you're being rude, fam. Come on, man. I got my guests, the chat gang in the. Bro, come on, bro. Bobby, G Money, bro. They are guests, bro. Come on, man. You got no respect, that Amber. In Portugal, you get a slap for that, you know. What kind of book idea is this? Come on, man. Big up G Money. What you saying, my guy?
Hey,
I don't
what's
know
up,
what you're saying,
Northside?
Fuad. How you doing? You good, yeah?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
How you doing? What do you want to say? Because we're gonna wrap up soon. What do you
Oh
wanna say?
yeah, I didn't know you guys are still streaming because I was in a meeting, so I just got out. I saw you're still on it, so I thought I'd come in for a little bit.
But I've got bare Americans that watch, innit? I don't...
Yeah. Yeah. You got a great channel, man. I appreciate streaming all the
thank
time.
you.
I'm always in the chat. I see you read out my stuff. I just want to give my say is that this club is going nowhere. I mean, it's very shambolic. Arteta out for me, Adu out, Vinay out, Kroenke's out, all of them. The board is probably older than dirt. It's been, I don't know what people expect from Arteta to work miracles because he's not a miracle worker. I don't even know how he got the job. He was waxing Pep's head and probably lower head. And Adu couldn't get a deal done if his life, counted on it. And he's only good at bringing in Brazilians and also paying release clauses, which anyone can do. Just pick up the phone and say, okay, we'll pay it. And we're bringing in an American goalie, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of low-key happy being American myself, but that's not what we need right now. We definitely need a midfielder and a striker. And we do have an elite striker who's been in down form in Aubameyang, but we still don't even know the full story and what he did. And why is he not in Dubai? And Jack Wilshere is. Somebody make that make sense for me. And we'll probably end up signing Jack Wilshere on a contract on deadline day. I guarantee it. And Aaron Ramsey's available too. So I bet they'll be in the midfield. And to be honest with you, they might be an upgrade over Granit Xhaka, to be honest, because that guy is dog shit. And and I'm just kind of tired of it, and I'm sick of super fans. Like I guess there was a guy named something Gabko for PSV that was being hyped up yesterday as a potential leak, and then today he signs a new contract to 2026. So I'm so sick of of super fans saying that there are certain players that are hyped and like a top talent when we never even seen them play. Like if I see a player, I'll be honest, if I never seen him play, I never seen him play. I'm not gonna hype him up like I watch him every league. I watch the Premier League and I watch La Liga, and that's pretty much it. So I'm not gonna hype up like I watch these players every day, like some of these super fans,
No, 100%, 100%. Even when we bought Nuno Tavares, he came from my Portuguese team, Benfica.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm Portuguese, I'm not going to say, I know, I got a dossier on this guy. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch the highlights. I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to my grandma's house, she got Portuguese TV on. If I catch a match, I catch a match, but I don't really watch him. So big up to you. What I'm going to say is this. I got two questions for you. One, what time is it right now in America? And three, where in America are you from? Well, that's two. And three, what are your expectations for this club?
Right now it's 2:20 p.m. Sunny outside, and I'm from California, man. So yeah,
it's 20 past 10 right now.
And then my expectations was to win the Carabao Cup, which we're out of, to win the FA Cup, which we're out of, compete for the league, which we're not going to. And we're not in Europe, so I can't even say it's compete for European trophy. So top four for me is not. You don't win a trophy for finishing fourth, third, or second. You win a trophy for coming in first. Which under this manager, who is the best young footballing coach in the world, according to a lot of journalists, fans, I thought we were going to be in a title race. I thought we were going to be in the title race and competing with Man City and Liverpool. And now we're giving this guy a new contract to fend off interest for Manchester City. Was absolutely
not true, bro.
bullshit.
Not true, bro. Nah, man. Genuinely, I was speaking the other day when I was live with the other people. I don't think it's true, bro.
Well, I hope it's not true because I mean that if that's true, that is
Because
crazy.
even all right, but think of it, even how arrogant he is, and how stubborn he is, if Man City, if he knows Man City are coming for him, you think he wants to stay there with the likes of Xhaka and say, yeah, I'll stay here and play with Xhaka, or you can go play with De Bruyne or Bernard Silva. He ain't that stupid, bro. The guy. If Man City really in for him, he'd be gone.
Listen, it is
Yeah.
what it is. I'm surprised you're saying
him and
that because
Pep are
you told
close
me
enough,
on
aren't
this
they?
channel that you told me
I'm
that
just
on
being
this
honest
channel
with you,
that
fam.
he's the next Pep Guardiola. So I don't know how his protege isn't being
No, but
linked to
they
the
got the
job.
tools.
You know what I'm saying? But
Pellegrini,
what I'm gonna say is this,
Pellegrini would have
Fuad,
got
we're gonna have to end it because otherwise we're never gonna end it. It's in 2 hours 20 minutes.
Come
Literally,
on,
my
bro. Let's get a
girlfriend,
record, bro. What's going on, bro?
my girl's messaging me on WhatsApp saying, "Are you okay?" And she's Latina, innit? And you know G Money how them Latinas can be. You know what I mean? They're getting
Yep.
mad. I need to give them some attention. So listen, thank you so much to everyone. Bobby P, G Money, Fuad, obviously, love for coming on. Everyone else that came on, big up. And listen, I'm gonna try and do this more. The response seems to be quite good. And hopefully I can catch you guys. I know the time limit. I mean, you guys are 2:20. We're 20 past 10. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing it a little bit later, like 9, half 8, and then maybe we can catch some more of my American viewers to jump on, and I can be on a little bit longer. But listen, love, and Fuad, your process is in the mud, my guy. And let me tell you something.
Man.
You
You
better
guys,
come on
man.
here. No, I don't care, caramba. You're coming here. Yeah? When it's transfer deadline day, I'm getting all you lot invited. We're all gonna be on. We're gonna have a massive show, and you better explain yourself. You, Arteta, that flipping Vinay, looking like I think he's at 30 odd. He looks like he's turning 60. My guy's hairline's gone. You know what I'm saying? Your hairline's gonna be gone by the time I finish with you, fam. You know what I'm saying? So big up G Money, big up Bobby P, big up Prince
You ain't
Fuad.
finishing nothing. Get out of here, man.
Obrigado.
And we're out,
Obrigado,
caramba.
Northside.
You know what I mean? Que lo que wow.